And we are live. Hope you're well, guys. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. If you missed me, not too much, hopefully. Hope you're well. Welcome to the Watchalong. I thought it's about time I did one. First things first, I'm hoping you can all hear me. Let me know. It just takes one person in the chat to say, yep, can hear you. Great. And what we'll do you know, I had a stream for this and it's looking like it's messing up. So you'll have to bear with me. This is why I don't do watch-alongs. Khan, thank you, mate. Right, lovely. Okay, right, first things first, let me do what I normally do. Give you guys a big shout out in the chat room. Big up to Craig Malloy, and he is right by what he says there. Will Smith, that like button. Will Smith, the like button. And what I mean by that is slap it, yeah? For anyone who's been living under a rock, well, they don't know about Will Smith. 10-year ban from the Oscars. Oh, was it really worth it, Will? Was it worth it? Eh? Is she that good in bed, Jada? Probably is. I wouldn't say no, let's put it that way. Right, so we've got Craig Malloy in the chat. We've got Grant McRoberts in the chat. Big up yourself, Grant. Hope you're well, mate. We've got Gunaresh in the chat. Gunaresh has got a YouTube channel now, so please, people, support him and subscribe to him, yeah? He's a good guy. We've got Diego, Crystal Palace in the chat. Diego, it's been a while, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Who else we got? We've got Carnage AFC. Come on. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Ryan Stockley's in the chat. My mate Ryan, my neighbour. Big up, Ryan. Hope you're well, mate. We've got Nathan Minas. Yes, Diesel. Come on, Nathan. We're here. Yeah, no matter what, we'll have a laugh today, right? So, who else we got? We've got Michane Swartz in the chat. Michane, hope you're well. Hope you're good. We've got Steve FC7 in the chat. We've got Mike England in the chat. Hope you're good, mate. Do you know what? I thought that was you, but I thought I'm not going to, just in case I mug myself off, right? So I'll keep it stum. But yeah, I see you've changed your name back. All right, I'll let you off. And also, last but not least, we've got the lovely Zoe Thomas in the chat as well. Zoe, hope you're well, darling. Hope you're good. Zoe, your team, midweek, what happened? Talk to me. But anyway, firstly, can I just say, how bad are Man United? Oh my God. Now listen, you know me, I'm not one to sort of like poke fun at other teams, especially when we haven't got our own house in order. But I'm sorry, if you can't beat Everton, who can't even buy a win at the moment, there's something seriously wrong. Something seriously wrong. What's all that about? Big up to Jimmy D as well. I know he's an Everton fan, so yeah, I'm not taking the piss when I say that. But blimey, Man United, what is going on? Unbelievable. Diego, unbelievable scenes at United. I'm telling you now, this honestly, the rot inside that club. I'm hearing so many stories about just there was so much unrest between the players. A lot of them don't get on. A lot of them just don't get on with Ronaldo. He's too much of a winner. He's very vocal in the dressing room. He's not happy with the training levels. He's not happy with the fitness levels. Him and Maguire blatantly don't get on. I mean, in all these things, and I'll tell you something. When you actually watch them, you know, when you on paper they've got a really good squad. You know, let's have it right. They do, and yet, you know, I say this all the time on these streams. You know, I've never been a fan of player power. I think it's disgusting, especially when you think of the money that these players are on. But for whatever reason, you know, they decide not to kick ball, whether it be because they don't like the manager or they just don't like the other players. It doesn't really, you know, for me, you know, you're paid to do a job. It's in the title, isn't it? You are a professional football player, so be professional. And whether or not you like the manager, whether or not you like your teammates or not, you know, you've still got a duty, you know, to go out there and do your best and actually play a decent game of football. A lot of these players have got their kids in the stands, you know, their missus, their mistress, their side piece, mum, dad, cousin, auntie, uncle, granddad, nan, whatever. You know, they've all got their family at the game watching them. So, you know, you think to yourself, pride alone, put a shift in, leave it all out on the pitch. But I look at this Man United team, and do you know what? Whoever it's looking like it's going to be Ten Hag, how we can see this and still want to go there, I don't understand it. But whoever does go in there, and we think it's going to be him, It's likely that it's going to be him. I think it's more or less done now. I tell you what, he's got a job in his hands, big time. But if he can get that right, his name will be up in lights. So that's all I'll say on the matter. But yeah, they've got some serious issues. What else we got? Stomps official. Hope you're well, mate. I'm Antonio Feliciello. How are you, mate? I hope I pronounced that right. We've got NS Sports TV in the chat. Big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Big up. Yeah, you know, you just got to laugh, haven't you? You just got to laugh. I'm telling you, absolute mess. How the mighty are fallen, eh? Steve, Arsenal will finish above Man United, but does not guarantee top 4. It's Spurs they've got, Aston Villa. I know Gerrard went unbeaten in the league, but that was with Rangers. If he could do it in a stronger league, I do like Gerrard. Actually, I think he's a good manager. I really do. But yeah, Man United, with the squad they've got, they should be getting top 4 comfortably on paper. If you look at their squad, but it takes more than just technical. I say this all the time. You know, it's all about, for me personally, work ethic. Yeah, the skills, the tricks, the flair, we can work on that. Give me players who are hungry. Give me players who want to perform. Give me players who will, you know, run and sweat blood for that shirt. You know, I love players like that. You know, not players. I'll give you a perfect example, right? Paul Pogba. The amount of people, a lot of like Man United fans who I know, who just, they can't see any wrong with Pogba. You know, he's world class. All I keep hearing is, yeah, but Diesel, on his day. No, I keep hearing that. A truly world class player, right? You would never ever say on his day, right? We don't say that about Messi. We don't say that about Ronaldo, right? They just do it week in, week out. I know they're obviously of an age now and they are slowing down, but that for me is world class. Players who can do it on the biggest stage in the world and they do it week in, week out, regardless of who they're playing against. Paul Pogba, if he fancies it, he'll turn up. If he doesn't, oh well. For me, that's not world class. And that's why I've never ever put Paul Pogba in that world class bracket. I'm not saying he's crap. He's a good player, right? He's a good player, but he just doesn't have it for me. Like in terms of a player's psyche, again, something I say all the time on this channel, it's all about up here. Right? Do they want it enough? Do they want it hard enough? Messi and Ronaldo, right? They win leagues, Champions Leagues, titles season in, season out, right? Yeah. But they still manage to have that hunger to want to come back the season after and do it again. Go again. Right? When we talk about someone like a Mesut Ozil, for me, yeah, he was world class at one point. Of course he was. My argument with Ozil has always been he won the World Cup. Right, certain players, when you win the ultimate, there is nothing bigger in football than winning the World Cup. You've hit the ultimate, right? That's the pinnacle of any footballer's career, to win the World Cup. And with some players, when you've done it, when you've won that, you just go off the boil. There is nothing more to achieve in a footballer's mind, right? Ozil went off the boil. Messi, Ronaldo, they do it. How they keep those hunger levels at a certain height, it amazes me. It amazes me, yeah? So when we're talking about world class, Paul Pogba, no, not for me. Sorry, he's not. Right, listen, look, we're going to go into the teams very quickly. Right, here we go. Zoe, oh yeah, before I do, Diesel, we had a nightmare in the week, our own worst enemies at times, so hard to defend against Benzema, but when a mistake like that puts the game out of reach, it's pick. Do you know what? I actually watched the game. I watched it. You guys fell apart in the first half. You played a lot better in the second half, but by then it was too late. Benzema's to be doing that at that level. See, we talk about world class, right? Benzema is a prime example. When you think a player 34 years of age, 34, and he's still performing at those levels, right? With Real Madrid, you know, a high level like that. And this season, if I'm correct in saying this, is his best ever season, right? I think he's something like 36 goals or something. You know, at 34 years of age, when we talk about world class, guys, that's world class. That is world class. But we throw this term around so easy nowadays. Everton showed that hunger today. Every player to a man worked their bollocks off. Yep. I didn't see it, but that's what I've heard. They really went for it today. Do you know what? It's funny. I actually had a feeling Everton were going to beat them today. Number one, because it's Man United and they just can't buy a win. And number two, yes, on paper, Man United have got a much better squad. But for me, it's all about who's going to work the hardest. And Everton have to win at some point. And for me, at home to Man United today was the ideal game for them, in my opinion. I thought the game was ideal. And it goes to show today. Shammy D, big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Big up Diesel. I hope you are well. Mate, I'm only well if you are. You know that. Harry Maguire, yep. Don't rate him at all. Sorry, don't. Harry Maguire, I don't rate him. I don't rate the guy. I'm sorry, I don't. I think he's an average. He's not crap. I wouldn't go that far. I just think he's an average centre half. Average at best. Right. Okay. So look, we're going to go through the teams right now. I had a quick look earlier on, and I'm not really happy about this, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to touch on that in a minute. But let's do the teams first. Start with Arsenal. So we've got Ramsdale in goal. Defence, we've got Cedric, Ben White, Gabriel, and Saka at left back. I'm going to touch on that in a minute. Right, midfield, we've got Martin Odegaard, Lokonga, and Smith Rowe. And we've got Saka, lacazette, as we call him, and Martinelli. I'm pleased that Martinelli starting. Okay, on the bench for us, we've got Bernd Leno, Rob Holding, Nicola Pepe, Tavares, Elneny, and nketiah. And then we've got three unknowns, Ogungbo, Zach Swanson, and Amari Hutchinson. Okay. Brighton, Robert Sanchez, Cucurella, very good player, by the way. I'm going to touch on him in a minute. Louis Stunk and Veltman. In their midfield, they've got McAllister, Bissouma, Casido, Gross. Oh, God, we've started already. Hang on. What did I say? Mwepu, Danny Welbeck, Trossard. And on the bench, they've got Tariq Lamptey, Adam Webster, Morpie, Lallana, Alzati, Solly March, Jason Steele, Ofaya, and Sarmiento. Never heard of any of them. I'm just being honest. David Dundas, pick up yourself, mate. He's in the chat. David, hope you're well. Matt Howarth, my guy. Yes, my brother. Big up to the big man Diesel. Come on, Matt. Hope you're good, bruv. Gunaresh, guess what? Pepe on the fucking bench again. Listen, I'll tell you something now, right? That Cucurella, I've watched him twice now live. And I'll tell you something. No one really talks about him. I think he's a really good player. I really do. To a point. If Arsenal went in for him, I'd be happy with that. Honestly, guys, I've watched him live, and I tell you something, he's a tidy player, really good player. And he's one of them players where I do think in a better team, I think he'd become even better. I really do like him. But listen, Granite. Right, let me just try and find this thingy first. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go. Okay, 50. I'm in 55, 56, 57, 58 seconds gone. Arsenal nil, Brighton nil, obviously. Right, Granit Xhaka. Now, this is for me. This is my issue with Arteta. One of many. Right, play Saka at left back. Yeah, because the thing with Saka, it will bring you pace. Right. Arteta, see the arrogance. If we was playing a better team, all due respect to Brighton, if we was playing a bigger team, right, he would not be playing Xhaka at left back. But you see, he thinks, it's only Brighton. Yeah, we'll get away with it today. Yeah, I guarantee that's why he's picked Xhaka there. And also, there's no Tierney. Tavares had a shocker last week. But then there's a part of me thinking, are you telling me we've not got a left back in the reserves, in the under-18s, right? Throw him in. At least he's a proper left back. He's trained in that position. But no, we've got Granit Xhaka there, who's slow as anything. If I was Graham Potter, right, I'd be ordering these players to hit Arsenal on that side. Overload that side, yeah? We'll see if they do that in this game. We might get away with it, we might not. But I'm telling you now, it's arrogance, in my opinion. It's arrogance. That's why I just can't stand him. I don't like the guy. Don't like the guy. Nothing personal. I just don't rate him as a manager. I really don't. We've got Brandon 04 in the chat. What's good, guys? Hope you well, Brandon. Be good, mate. Yeah, and as Guendouzi was saying, right? So what I would have done, put Saka at left back. Yeah, he's not. I know he doesn't like playing there, but listen, sometimes you got to do what you got to do for the team, right? It's a team game. Yeah. Right, so he's only going to be there, temporarily, right? So put him there, and then put Pepe in. Put Pepe in. What has this guy got to do to get a game? It's an absolute joke. Do you know what? If I was Pepe in the summer, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Hand in a transfer request and go. For your sake, go. Because this manager don't rate you. I'm one of them people. I'm very old school, as I tell you guys all the time. I could not play for someone or work for someone who I know didn't rate me. If they don't rate me, I can't work. I've got to go. Pride alone, I've got to go. I don't want to be a passenger. I don't want to be someone unwanted in that particular job. I have to go. Yeah? Right? But my mentality is, do you know what? You don't rate me. That's fair enough. I'm going to go. But wherever it is I go to, I'm going to work double hard. And I'm going to show you that you made a mistake in letting me go. That's what I would do. Yeah? But we all know everyone's different. Why not Spursy Mick Arteta? Big up man like Diesel. How are you, bro? Hope you good. Hope you good. We've got Static in the chat as well. Wait, you are live. Come on, Static. It's about time, isn't it? It's early. Am I dreaming? Wow, nice. I've just woken up myself, mate. So I've got a JD and Coke to keep you awake. So... in terms of score predictions, guys, I've gone for an Arsenal 2-0 win. I just can't see Brighton beating us. I can't even see him scoring, if I'm honest. So, yeah, I know we've got a lot of making up to do, and they need to get back on point. For me, this is probably an ideal game for Arsenal, being at home to Brighton, who aren't in the best of form lately. They don't score a lot of goals at all, Brighton. I know we don't, but they definitely don't. So for me, I've gone for a 2-0 Arsenal win. Let me, you guys in the chat, let me know what you feel as well. Do you agree with me, or are you slightly more worried about Brighton than what I am? Diesel Arteta out. We never rotate. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Diego with Lamptey and more part on the bench. My prediction is Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. Yep, same as me. Brendan agrees as well. Arsenal are going to win 2-0. Lovely. Static Diesel, congratulations for reaching 900 subscribers. So close to 1K. Mate, do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm shocked how I've got that amount. If I'm honest with you, I'm still shocked now. Do you know what, right? Honestly, and anyone who's got a YouTube channel and they deny this, they're lying to you. Anyone who's got a YouTube channel, they check it daily. Trust me, right? Because obviously they check their subs. They want to know if they're going up, going down, or whatever. Right? I'm no different. I check them daily, and every time I look and I see, oh, it's gone up by about 10, and 5 have subscribed in the last hour or whatever. It's an absolute buzz. Honestly, it's a buzz. So yeah, I'm closing in on 1,000. I can't wait. I can't wait. I really can't. But listen, just as I say this all the time, thank you to you guys. The support has been absolutely brilliant. Especially when we're in this day and age now where I'm one of so many Arsenal channels as well. So yeah, honestly, it means a lot. Genuinely means a lot. Genuinely. We've got Ryan Pickle in the chat. Big up, Ryan. Where are you watching this, bro? I'm watching it on a very legal stream, Ryan. So, yeah, that's about as much as I can tell you, if I'm honest. All good, Diesel. Hope you're well, my friend. Super Mick Arteta. These men are taking the almighty piss. I told you, mate. This fan base, mate. Yeah, they're done for. I can believe it. Nothing shocks me anymore with this club. Oh, Gabriel. Who was that on? Mwepu? Is that his name? Mwepu? Ran into Gabriel. Made a bit more of it than what it was, if I'm honest with you. Brighton have got a free kick. He's still on the floor now. Get up, man. Come on. Trying to waste time. Diesel, you do a great job. Keep up the good work, bro. Static, thank you very much, bro. Listen, yeah, I do okay. I do okay. It's more you guys. You know, I mean, you guys are the ones keeping me here. So yeah, you guys play a massive part in this as well. It's not all me, believe me. Trust me on that. Ryan, do you pay for the stream or no? I don't. Yeah, a yearly thing, mate. A yearly thing. Sometimes they're really good. They're spotless, and other times I'm one of them. Ryan, I won't ever pay for Sky. I'm against that. Yeah, I'm against it. People who pay over £100 a month for Sky, and Sky, listen, if we're being honest, telly's nowhere near as good as what it was years ago. I spend more time of a night searching for something to watch than what I actually do watching something. Yeah, I don't know if you guys would agree. But yeah, honestly, it's by the time I find something to watch, I watch about 10 minutes and then I fall asleep. TV, it's not great anymore, is it? And to think you're paying over £100 for that as well. In this day and age where the cost of living is going up, is your Sky bill going down? Is Sky helping you guys out? No, it's going up. I don't care. So now, for that reason, I won't pay for it. David Dundas, if you humour the Arteta sexuals, you'll be on 50k before you know. Do you know what, Dave? I've said this before, haven't I could go that way. In fact, I've had a few people whisper it in my ear to say, do you know what? You should, if you really want to grow your channel and you want to grow it quickly, then do you know what? Why don't you flip? And no, I won't do that. I've never even thought about it. No, it grows when it grows. There's no rush. For me, there's no rush. People try and think, that I'm going to get 1,000 or 2,000 within 2-3 weeks. You won't. It depends on who you are. If you come from an aftv background, then yeah, you probably get thousands within a week. People like me who don't come from that, obviously, we have to probably work twice as hard, if you like. But listen, there's no rush for me. It grows when it grows. If it grows, great. If it don't, it don't. I'm happy with what I've got. I'm not greedy. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I want people to subscribe if they genuinely enjoy it and they enjoy listening to me. If they don't, then don't subscribe. I'm not one. I will never beg. I'm not one of them. Cap in hand. That's not me. If you like it, great. Hit the like and please subscribe. If you don't, then fair enough. It is what it is. You could be the nicest person in the world. Not everybody's going to like you. It's a fact of life. Hopefully, this game is worth missing 24 for. But knowing Arsenal, it will probably be a dead game. Do you know what? I think we'll win, but I don't think it's going to be a comfortable 2-0 win. I don't think we're going to be a swashbuckling best or whatever. I just think it's going to be a routine 2-0 win. Grant, if I'm honest with you. Brighton ain't a bad team. They're not in the best of form at the moment. Their problem is they don't have a banger up front. They don't score loads of goals. We're at home. I think we'll get a clean sheet today. It'll just be a routine 2-0 win. It won't be brilliant. But if we do win, the Arsenal, well, some of them will go on like it's brilliant and it's a cup final and we played superb and we were class and all this rubbish and Mikel's back, Arteta ball and all that rubbish. Ads, come on, the AC, the AC is here. Banter me. United deserve the yell. Finish me off. Yes, ads. Mate, you come too late because I mentioned them. Do you know what? I said it earlier on. I said, listen, you guys have got problems, ads. If you can't beat Everton, who can't buy a win, let's be honest. If you can't beat Everton, you've got some serious issues. And do you know what? Ads, you're a United fan. You would know more than I would. I mean, I keep hearing little rumours through people who claim they've got close links to the club and stuff like that. That there's a lot of unrest there. A lot of the players don't get on. Ronaldo and Maguire hate each other. They're at loggerheads. I'm hearing all these sort of things. Ronaldo, he's hard on him. He doesn't think the training levels are high enough. He doesn't think the team are fit enough. I'm hearing all these things, and I think when you watch them play, when you see the results, it tends to ring true. There's no smoke without fire. On paper, you guys have got a right good squad. Better than ours, if I'm honest. But when it comes to on the pitch, and don't forget, I went to Old Trafford about a month ago. I watched against Brighton, actually. Man United versus Brighton. Yeah, even though you won that game, Brighton was all over you at one point. It wasn't a convincing win, you know. So I don't know. And I saw half time Ronaldo was trudging off on his own. It was the last player to walk to the tunnel at half time. And even when he scored, a lot of players that didn't really go over to him. So I don't know. Like, you know, you read into it and you think to yourself, do you know what? There are genuine problems here. You know, and I think Ten Hag, it looks like he's got the job. I think that's done. If I'm honest with you, I think that's signed and sealed. That'll be announced shortly. I'll tell you something, he's got a job in his hands because I cannot stand player power. I've never been a fan of it. I never will. These players, whether they like the manager, like your teammates or not, you know, you have to still play ball and be professional. You know, those players are down in tools. Simon Jordan, right, on TalkSport. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Simon Jordan. I actually do. He makes me laugh. But a lot of what he says, I do agree with. And when he mentioned about the Bruno Fernandes getting a pay rise, getting a better contract, why? I don't understand that. You know, what if you have to look at them as a collective, as a team. They're performing badly, and yet he's getting more money. I don't understand that. That just sends the wrong message to everyone else. So I do agree. Big up to Gracie May. We've got Gracie May in the chat as well. Gracie and I have started talking. We're like that now. We're best mates. How are you, Grace? Hope you're good, darling. Xhaka just passing back, had an opportunity to get forward and passes it back into defence. There you go. There you go. But it's Brighton, isn't it? It's Brighton. You know, if it was a bigger team, then I don't think Arteta would have played him at left back. But that just goes to show what they think of Brighton. So for me, that would be my team talk done if I was Graham Potter. Basically saying, get through to your players and say, look, this Mikel guy, he don't rate us. He doesn't rate us. You know, why not play Saka there? I don't understand that. Whatever. Omar's in the chat. Good afternoon. Hope you're well, mate. Big up to you as well, Grace. Hope you're well, darling. Hope you are good. And thank you for joining as well. It's nice to see you in the chat. Also, guys, hang on. Let me put it back on there. As the majority of you guys know, Gracie May does have a YouTube channel as well. So go and subscribe to her. Very knowledgeable, really nice girl as well. And yeah, she's been popping up on quite a few streams recently, which I've seen, and I've really enjoyed them. So go and subscribe to Gracie May, please, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Ads, you are growing. Big time YouTuber soon. Mate, if I can grow by being honest and real and not talking crap and bollocks, then do you know what? Well, that's an achievement, isn't it? This channel would have grown a lot quicker if I was fake and just peddled the narrative and was Arteta in and was just basically not being true to myself or to you guys. I guarantee if I was that way, I'd probably be on about 3,000 or 4,000 right now. Yeah, but you know, sometimes it goes against you when you're too honest. But it's growing. That's the main thing. It's growing. So yeah, I'm closing in on 1,000. Once I do get that, then obviously the next target will be 2,000, and we just go from there. Yeah, we'll just keep growing. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm trying to do. David, was stoked to see you. You were doing the stream. Thank you, David. Thank you very much, mate. Why not? Why not? Do you know what? I don't really like. I've said this to you. I've never been, you know, shy to say this to you guys. I've always been honest. I'm not really a watch-along person. I'm not. I'm not. Reason being, you know, it takes about 3 hours out of your day, you know, and also I wouldn't mind doing them if no one else was doing them, but every man and his dog's doing them as well. Every Arsenal channel was doing a watch-along, right? So you kind of think to yourself, is it worth doing? You know, but then I suppose I'm watching the game anyway, so I might as well do a watch along, yeah. So yeah, it's just one of them. My commentary is not the best, is it? And I'm one of them. I get easily distracted. I've not really mentioned anything on this game at all. Although saying that, there's not really been much to mention, if I'm honest with you. 16 minutes, 53 seconds, 16:54. It's still Arsenal 0, Brighton 0. It's been boring, if I'm honest with you. We've got Ben White on the ball now. He gets tripped by Danny Welbeck. He was looking for it, Ben White. Is that a free kick or a throw? I think it's just a throw. Back to Ramsdale. It was a throw. Yeah, back to Ramsdale. Okay, he's booted it upfield, looking for Saka. Cucurella's on the ball. I do like that. Listen, mate, I make no apologies. That Cucurella, I really like him. I do. I think he's a good player. Look, Brighton just pinging it about in there. Like we're not there. Nothing much is going on, guys, if I'm honest with you. Come on. Right, lokonga. Right, now it's back. I still can't believe Granit Xhaka's at left back. Do you know what? I know, and I'll say this, right? I know a lot of Arsenal fans are clamouring at the moment for Graham Potter. Personally, I don't want him, right? I don't understand. You know, I see a lot of Arsenal fans sort of saying the same as what I'm saying. You know, we want the best. We demand the best. This, that, the other. We need standards back. We need a winning mentality. You know, we want a top draw manager. You know, and I totally agree because I'm on that as well. But when I'm hearing Arsenal fans saying they want Graham Potter, that sort of dismisses everything that you've just said, because you want the best, you want the winning mentality, you want standards back at the Arsenal, you want a top draw manager. Graham Potter's not top draw. He's decent, but he's not top draw, is he? He's not top draw. You know, I don't want Arteta here, of course not. But I'm not just going to take anyone. You know, and I said this to you guys before. I made that mistake with Arsene Wenger because I wanted him out that badly that I openly came out on streams and said, I will take anyone. Anyone. I just don't want him here anymore. I'll take you. Yeah. And, you know, it's a trap that you fall into. So I'm not doing that again. I want a top draw manager, right? People say it. There's saying and there's meaning it. Saying it and meaning it. I mean it. I want a top draw manager. Graham Potter for me is not top draw. Would he do better than Arteta? Yes, of course. But not levels. I want a top draw elite level manager, right? Who can attract the very best players. Mikel Arteta has proven he can't do that. Can Graham Potter? No. No, in time maybe. I'm not saying he's rubbish, right? I like Potter. I like where he started from. I like the fact that he's worked his way up. I like that. I do like that. But for what I want for this club, he ain't the man. Omar, Diesel jinxes Arsenal as they fall to a 0-2 home defeat to Brighton. We better not. I don't think we'll lose this, mate. I'll be shocked if we lose this. That's coming from me. No chance. Mo, bro, this should be an easy win, a must win. And also, it's a make or break for us tonight for top 4. Big up, Mo. Hope you well, mate. What else we got? Ads, we have major issues, bro. A lot of tension in the dressing room, I'm hearing. My boy Fred, who you love Fred, didn't you? He loves Fred. My boy Fred, who you know I've backed for ages, has been balling whilst the others aren't. It's a mess. Do you know what you say that, right? So I rung my mouse. You say that. I don't think Fred's a bad player. I know he gets a lot of stick, Ads. I don't think he's brilliant. He ain't great. But what I like about Fred is he works. He ain't one of them who, you know, I see with some of your other players, they just walk in pace. You know, you can tell that the body language, you know, they're not on it today. You know, they're not bothered. Every time I watch Fred, does Fred make mistakes? Of course he does. But you know what? At least he tries. He's a trier. He works. He does work hard. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it don't. But he does work. You know, if I look at your problems in your first 11, Fred's not the first player I'm looking at. Yeah? There's other players, for me, who are a bigger problem than what he is. You need a revamp in your midfield. Same as us. We do as well. But yeah, I don't think Fred's the worst player. But a lot of your fans make out that he is. It's the same with Pogba. No one... I don't get it. This is a player who genuinely wants to leave your club, right? He doesn't want to be at United. You can tell he doesn't want to be there. He thinks he's bigger than United, right? He wants to go. Yet, I don't hear any Man United fans quoting this guy off. They love Pogba. Love him, no matter what he does, no matter what he doesn't do. They love Pogba. I don't understand it. I don't get the loving for him. I just don't get it. He has the odd good game here and there. But for a player of his talent, he should be running games, running that midfield, bossing it. He doesn't. And people want to put him in the same bracket as a Patrick Vieira. No chance. Pogba could not lace Vieira's boots, and that is a fact. Fact. Yeah? They won't say nothing about Pogba, but yet they're coating off Fred every, 2 minutes? Come on, have a word, man. Fred has the quality and mentality to play for us. I agree with some things Simon Jordan says, but sometimes I don't. He talks more sense than the rest of them talks. But yeah, I do like Jordan. Not everything. Yeah, I'm with you, Grant. But there are some things I hear and I think, yeah, I do agree with that. 900 subs. Keep going, bro. Come on, ads. Thank you very much, mate. I think Ben White is okay. Decent centre back, but I think Gabriel was a little overrated. Ben White for me is average. I know a lot of people say he's rubbish. I don't think he's rubbish, Ben White. I don't. If I'm being honest, I don't. I think we can get better. He's not 50 million for me. I like Gabriel, but he's too rash. The ideal pairing for me would have been Saliba. Oh, hang on, oh my God, he got in the way. Odegaard. Lokonga was going to have a shot. Odegaard got in the way. No, not Saka. Sorry, not. Oh, hang on, who was that? I both thought it was. Hang on, let me. No, it was Saka. Sorry, Saka. Yeah, but Odegaard got in the way. Lack of communication, boys. What's going on? David Dundas, Potter is one step above Arteta. We want someone. Yeah, agree. I just don't get the clamouring for Potter. I understand if you don't want Arteta. I get that, right? I don't. Yeah, but to just take anyone, that's not really helping us as a club, is it? If you say you want better and you want Arsenal to be up there, right? Then pick a better manager. Graham Potter ain't the one who's going to take us to a league title, is he? If we're being honest, he's not. Come on, common sense. I would love Potter at Rangers and get Van Bronckhorst to fuck. Gio is just our Arteta, but with a CV and as the Europa League saving his job. God, Van Bronckhorst, eh? God, that takes you back, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. Yeah, I agree. Fred ain't a superstar, but he's a good player. And when played higher up the pitch, he's a top player. Claude also used to laugh when I mentioned Fred. I remember, rest in peace to Claude. I remember when we used to do those, what are they called? What are they called? The member streams. That's it, the member streams. That was funny. Christ, that one's got proper heated as well, didn't they? But yeah, you was on your own when it come to Fred, if I'm honest with you. But you know what, though? I think what it is, though, is I think, no disrespect, I think obviously for us guys of a certain age, because of the Man United we've grown up watching. Oh, my God, how'd you miss that? Gabriel header. I thought it looked like he went in, but he didn't. Yeah, of a certain age, the Man United that we've grown up watching, the midfielders that they've had in the past, the Roy Keanes, Brian Robsons, Paul Ince, Beckham, those Paul Scholes. We've grown up watching, because I hate Man United with a passion. I hate them more than Spurs, right? Because growing up for me, Man United were our biggest rivals. Spurs weren't even an afterthought, right? It was always Arsenal United. Who's going to win it this season? Arsenal or United? Arsenal United. No one else came into the equation. It was either us or them. And growing up watching those class midfielders that you've had. And then I look now and you've got Fred and McTominay. It's such a come down from the United I've grown up watching. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think that plays a part when you're looking at this United team and you're judging it because of what you've grown up seeing. It's the same as what we say for Arsenal. I mean, to get excited over the likes of Xhaka and Cedric and who else we got? Gabriel and Lokonga, when I've grown up watching the Bergkamps, Ian Wright, you know what I mean? Paul Merson, you know what I mean? So, great players like that. Thierry Henry, you could go on. It's I'm sorry, but you grow up watching a certain standard of football and a standard of player. Yeah, player. I mean, Arsenal and United years ago. I mean, they weren't just football matches. They were wars. Wars. It was a war. You know what I'm saying? It's, who wanted it more? If United beat us, they bloody had to work hard for it. And if we beat them, we had to work hard for it. Nothing was, you're talking a matter of inches. There was hardly anything in it. But they were absolute battles, and I'm seeing players now, even when they lose. I see it with Arsenal all the time. They lose a game and they're laughing and joking with like the opposition at the full-time whistle on the pitch. If you're going to do that, oh my God, Brighton are 1-0 up. Oh my God. Who is that? Trossard. Oh my God. Oh my God, this fucking team, man. Let me watch this again. So it goes back. Punt up there. Is that Lewis Dunk? Punts it up. Where was Xhaka? Oh my God. Where was Xhaka? Unbelievable. See? Anyone who wants to tell me about this manager now? I'm telling you. Poor selection. Look at that defence. That's shocking. Is it Mpui or whatever his name is? Wepu. I think, yeah, we're just going to call him that. Wepu. Crosses it in on Granit Xhaka's side. He was nowhere to be seen. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah? How we let 6 players go in the transfer window and not bring one in, not one, and our squad was bare as it was. What a risk. And we said it at the time. What a risk he's taken. If it pays off, fair dues. But there are some risks you just don't take. You don't take because you're so close to top 4. You've got a chance of getting top 4. So surely get a few players in to better that chance. If you've got an 80% chance and with 3 players coming in, that 80 goes from 80% to 95% or 90%. It's worth doing, isn't it? Cement that chance. And now look, we're 1-0 down. I still think we're going to win. God knows why, but I do. But yeah, that's this is. Do you know what, guys? Right, this is where I say all the time. Yeah, we're 1-0 down now, right? So our heads are down. This is where we need leaders, proper men, right? Proper blokes, proper men, proper players. We're 1-0 down. There's still a way to go. Yeah, keep it tight. Right, don't implode. We need characters now, right? Because we've got a lot of youngsters in this team, right? The likes of Xhaka should be that. He's not, but he should be that. Should be, yeah? Right? Keep everyone in line, right? No one panic. Calm down. Keep do the basics right. Need leaders and characters, and we haven't got that. We haven't got it. Simple as that. Christ, I decided to do a watch along and this. Sure. Adsils, Wenger is the most disrespected manager in history, in my opinion. He is easily top 10, 50 managers of all time. Do you know what? Ads, the first 10 years. Do you know what? I went off Wenger, and I've said it very openly on here, yeah? Towards the end, I couldn't stand the man, right? I couldn't stand him. His achievements, you can't knock what the man has done. You can't knock what a lot of our problems today are down to him, Ads. And for me, I can't forgive that. He put himself above us. He put himself above the club, right? And that is where our fans, the Arsenal fan base, have never been unified, really. Never, right? But around the time he was here, the Arsenal fan base became really, really fractured because it was divided into 2. Wenger in, Wenger out, yeah? I was Wenger out early doors, right? You know, everyone has their day. Everyone has their time, right? What he did, he put himself above the club. And for that reason, we regressed big time as a club. And a lot of the problems that we see today all started and emanated from when he was here, because he put himself above us. Yeah. Now, people will say, or he was, because I've heard him say this, you know, I loved, listen, I'm in no doubt that he loved this club, right? I mean, no doubt. I will never deny that. Of course he did. Yeah. But all this about I turned down bigger jobs to stay here, right? For me, is a little bit flawed, because, you know, Barcelona wanted him at one point, Real Madrid, yeah. If I, you know, I would have gone if I didn't. No, Arsene. People need to realise he was paid a hell of a lot of money, right, to manage us, yeah. But also with that came the fact that it was a safety blanket, right? Wenger, top four for me is a failure, right? If you don't win a league title, it's a failure. He was getting rewarded for that season in, season out, right? With pay rises and also bonuses, which were guaranteed to him no matter where he finished, no matter what he won or didn't win in the season. His money was going up. That would never happen at any other top club in the world, only at Arsenal, right? He was here for years because he was safe. Safe. Sometimes, guys, you need to know where your bread is buttered, right? And Wenger knew it was buttered here, right? We've seen managers at Real Madrid win titles, win the Champions League, and still get sacked, because that is a club that demands perfection. And anyhow you don't deliver it, or you only delivered 1 or 2 trophies that season, you're out. You're classed as not good enough. Wenger would never have lasted anywhere near the amount of time he was at Arsenal at any other club. He wouldn't have. He was safe here, right? Safe. And then when we hear about the Emirates Stadium, Wenger was the one who built it, like he was on his own out there with his hard hat and tools and doing no. He didn't build shit, right? He didn't build nothing. He put himself above the club. He openly admitted that once he left, right? He should have gone, but he didn't. He loved the club too much. He couldn't let it go. Then we had a lot of the Arsenal fans basically saying, look, because of what he's done for the club, he should be allowed to leave when he wants, on his terms. No, he's a paid employee, right? And I'm sick and tired of Arsenal fans who say, look at what he's done for us. But look at what we've done for him. It was a two-way street, yeah? No one knew of Wenger. No one had heard of him, right, before he come to us. Where was he before? Grand Passate, right? No one had heard of him. Yeah, so yes, he done a lot for us as a club. Of course he did, right? Changed the style of football, eating habits and stuff like that. I get all that. Revolutionized football. I get all that. But we have to understand as well, we as a club also put this man on a platform. We put Wenger on a platform. No one had heard of this guy, right, before he rocked up at our place. Right, so we did a lot for him as much as he did for us. Yeah, the only way I will accept that argument is if he did all of that for us, right, for 20 odd years, and he did it for free. He wasn't getting paid, right? Then do you know what? By all means, let him go when he wants, right? Look at what he's done. But no, he got paid very, very handsomely for doing that job. So I'm sorry, but a lot of what we're seeing here today is down to Arsene Wenger. It is. Don't care what anybody tells me. He's damaged us because he put himself above us. And if you love a club that much, you've got to let it go and you've got to let it grow and you need to give it to someone else. Hand over the baton, as they say. But no, he was selfish and he held on to us too long. One man having all that power and he abused it. All right? Money, treating money like it was his own money. No, he had too much power. Static Diesel, I miss Claude, and when he had his kettle next to him at his old place, that always made me laugh. The coffee is ready to go straight away. I appreciate the little things. Good times. Yeah, I remember that, mate. I remember, you know, he used to have especially in lockdown when we was doing all the streams, you know, he was always on the bottle of wine, wasn't he? You know, and the takeaways and stuff like that. He was loving life. One of the things that really made me laugh was when he was in his old place, his old room. And do you remember? Oh, hang on. Oh, my God. Odegaard with a chance there was blocked, gone over for a corner. I think it was Lewis Dunk who blocked it. Was it Odegaard? No, it might be. No, I think it was Smith Rowe, sorry. Yeah, the banging when he was at his old place, the neighbours, it was all this banging. Keep the noise down, and you have Claude saying, "Shut the fuck up." I'm telling you, I used to love stuff like that. And his bit on the side, was it Tracy? Always used to come in the chat. Claude, Claude's side piece from back in the day. Like bright and clear. It was a bit like pinball in their box. Come on, Odegaard's on the ball now. Odegaard, come on, right now to Saka. What's he going to do with it? Poor pass. Pass it to Cucurella. Do you know what? I love this play. Right, he's gone down. It looks like he's play acting a little bit here. Saying he took one to the nose. The ref's calling Saka over. He's been booked. Was it Saka? No, it wasn't Saka, was it? Odegaard, sorry. Odegaard. Shambles FC. Dane over here. Diesel, don't worry. I've got my popcorn. I've got some, actually. Butterkissed Cinema Sweet Popcorn. It's the best one. Trust me. I said we will collapse and not get top 4, and this is what you get. Do you know what, Ryan? I've said it before. If we don't get top 4, I don't think we will. But if we don't, instant dismissal. He needs to be sacked. He won't be. He'll stay. He'll get a new contract. He will. But he needs to be sacked. Needs to be sacked. You'll never get a better chance of getting top 4. And in the last stream I did, do you remember? I think it was the one I did with Jez. When I said to Jez as well, I said, you know what? The thing with Arsenal, when there's no one looking at us, right? When there's no pressure on us, we actually perform. See that the minute we were classed as favourites for top 4, and everyone started saying, yeah, Man United have imploded. Tottenham, you just don't know what you're going to get with them. West Ham don't have the squad. It's Arsenal's for the taking. Arsenal are now favourites for top 4. See, when we hear that, straight away there's instant pressure now on Arsenal. The pressure's on because we're the favourites, right? So we're expected now to get it. Expected, that's the word. Expected. Now with that comes pressure. This team do not have any leaders, right, or characters in the team or the squad, right? We don't. We know that. We don't, right? This is why I liken Arsenal to what I like to call flat track bullies. Yeah, the little teams, we can beat them. Not convincingly, but we can beat them. We play a team who are half decent, we crumble. We have got no captains, leaders, characters in this team. For that reason, we buckle under the pressure. We saw it with Palace, didn't we? Same old, same old. Look, you got Wepu, yeah? Wepu, just taking a chance, tried to chip Ramsdale. Didn't come off, it was poor. Right? But he had the confidence to try that. This is Brighton. With all due respect, right? Not a bad side. Decent manager. But this is Brighton. We're at home. Right? They're not coming here parking the bus. They've come here to play. Yeah? They've come here to play. That tells me, do you know what? We're playing you, Arsenal, in your backyard. But do you know what? We think we can beat you. Yeah? They've not come here to park the bus and try and get to a draw. Yeah? That tells you all you need to know about this club. No one's scared of us. Even a team like that. No, man. No doubt he is the cause of some of your current problems, but people take away his feats because of his last few seasons. Yeah, but it's I get what you're saying, Ads. I get what you're saying, but I just think his lows, unfortunately, outweigh the highs. Because I get what you're saying, right? My argument with that, though, with Arsene Wenger, right, is that when you've won, like the title, you know, when you win a trophy, especially the league title, right, you have it's like I liken it to like a steak and a hamburger. Yeah, you have hamburger every single day, right? You think it's nice, you know, there's nothing better. You taste steak for the first time, and it's like, oh my god, look, it's blown your mind. You now have set a precedent. You've set a benchmark. You can't go back to an hamburger now. You know why? Because you've sampled the steak. Nothing beats a steak. You can't go back to a hamburger. And if you do, right, you're a loser. Right? Steak is the minimum now, bare minimum. Yeah? And it's the same as Wenger, right? He won a title, should have got a taste for winning. He now feels feels, he knows the feeling now of winning. There's no better feeling than winning, and to win with such style and grace as well. And what does he do? That invincible side, within 18 months, he dismantled it. All he had to do, right, was sign 2, 3, 4 quality players to complement that team, and we could have dominated Europe, let alone this league. Dominated Europe, but he didn't. He dismantled it. Dismantled it. Absolutely criminal. For that, we was on the cusp of greatness with a side like that, and he fucked it up. Fergie would not have fucked that up. He would have added to it, made it even stronger. Wenger, I don't know what he was doing. He dismantled it. For that reason, I can never forgive him, because you won't see a side like that again. You know, he ruined it. Ruined it. Jesus. Brighton just had another chance there. Wepu, he's playing all right. Went wide. That should have been Tierney or Brighton, if I'm honest with you. I don't know what our defence is doing. Odegaard can't get the ball off him. Lokonga there. Clear it. Just boot it. Christ, see, pressure. Tony Ibra. Hope you well, mate. My guy, come on, that'd be good. Thank you for joining us. Diesel, do you remember earlier this season, Palace 2-2 and Brighton 0-0? Arteta was lucky to get a point from both games. No coincidence, the same again, getting outplayed. I said it last week, and that first game with Palace at the Emirates, we should have lost that. I thought they played really well. In fact, I think I did a stream on it where I actually said, I'm glad we won, but I actually do feel a little bit sorry for Palace, because I thought they were robbed. That was the game where we scored the goal in the very last minute. Was it lacazette, I think? And Brighton, yeah, I'm telling you now, it's coming home to roost now. What we're seeing, right? What we're seeing at the moment now, yeah, is a squad, a team with no impetus, yeah? Right? We knew it was going to happen, right? Now, we let go of 6 players. Even if you got to get 2 or 3 on loan, even loans, just get some players. You can't lose 6 and not replace 6. You can't do it. You can't do it. Arteta thought he was being smart. You know, we've got 1 game a week. We're out of all the cup competitions. We can easily cope. No, he just takes 1 or 2. Partey is a key player for us. Tierney, key player for us. That's 2 key players that we're down by. And it really shows. Martinelli, someone help him. He's got 2 players on him. Someone help him. Unbelievable. Yeah. And this is what I'm saying. You know, I go back to this all the time. Characters, leaders, captains, right? We don't have any of it. If you look now, yeah, since we've been 1-0 down, have we seen any sort of fight from Arsenal? It's been the same, hasn't it? Yeah. You know, normally, you're not playing all that. You go a goal down, it tends to wake you up. It wakes you up, right? Nothing. We're playing the exact same. There's no urgency. You'd think after Palace at the start of the week, you think they want to, we'd see something from Arsenal, something different. Right, oh, hang on, I'm saying that. Arsenal have scored. I thought that went over. But it's in the net. Martinelli. Do not drop him again, Arteta. Right, Arsenal 1, Brighton 1. We've equalised. Martinelli from a corner. That's not going to be VAR, is it? Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, from a corner, which was taken by Saka. Oh, hang on. No, that's not offside. Yeah. Martinelli, for a minute there, I thought they were going to do VAR. But no, he's fine. I've just seen it. Yep, Martinelli, bang. Right, okay. Now, come on. And do you know what, guys? I'm not going to... Right, yes, we've scored. Yeah, we've scored. But you know what? We've been poor in this half. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. But do you know what? It's the best time to score just before half time, because then, hopefully, we go into the changing room and we're on a high. their heads drop, and hopefully second half. Oh, actually, no, they are doing VAR. They're doing VAR, possible offside. We're just waiting for it now, guys. Just waiting for it now. I must admit, when I first saw it, I did think, oh, was it? I think they're going to give it. I think they'll give it. Right, let's have a look. Just waiting now. Oh, that's tight, you know. That is tight. That's tight. I can't even call that. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Come on, come on, come on. Give it to us. Right, the ref is getting the message. Right, come on, come on. You shouldn't take this long. Come on. Right, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Right, 48-20, 48-21, 48-22. That's what I'm in right now. 2 minutes of additional time. Obviously, we've gone over that. Got the players just waiting. I can't believe how long this is taken. Actually, no, he's just, for me, he's just onside. Just. Although it's never a good sign when it takes this long, is it? Right, so let's see. Come on. Seriously, come on. Oh, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow, no goal. Wow. No worries, Ads. Thanks for dropping in, bro. And I hope you're good, yeah? I hope you're good, man. We'll catch up soon. Yeah, no goal, guys. Yeah, it's half time. Arsenal 0, Brighton 1. I'm a bit surprised at that, you know, because it looked like his foot was just, he was just onside. I'm a bit surprised at that. Yeah, even David's saying that's close. Oh, I thought it was half time. It's not. 50-18, 50-19, 50-20. Right, it's half time now. So yeah, the ref's just blown. 1-0 Brighton still. What an absolute crap first half that was. This is what I'm saying, guys, about watchalongs. You know, I find it very hard to do them because I'm watching stuff like that. You know, like sometimes I look and I think to myself, do you know what? The only positive of it, the only bonus is I get to speak with you guys. Other than that, I look at it and I think, oh my God, that's 3 hours I'm not going to get back on my weekend. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, this is my time, you know. But it is what it is. That's ridiculous. I thought that was on exactly, Gracie. I thought he looked onside. He was just onside. I thought Martinelli's foot was slightly behind the opposition player's boot. I don't know who the player was. But when I looked at it again from a certain angle, I thought, yeah, he's just onside. He's just made it. So I'm a bit surprised at that, if I'm honest. I am really surprised. I thought he was onside. Craig Malloy, VAR is an effing joke. Yep. Yep, we know that. But listen, guys, look, right? Whether it's... Who's that? Nice. Whether it's right or wrong, yeah, whether it's right or wrong, that don't take away... Listen, we're not... I'm not... If we lose this game 1-0, I'm not one of them fans who's going to be, you know, harping on all night about the VAR as a joke. It's stupid, right? Yeah, I'm not... Let's not even, you know, because that works for us. There have been instances where that's gone for us more so than it's gone against us, right? So I'm not even going to go talk about VAR. Yes, I think they've made a mistake, but let's take nothing away, right? Arsenal have been tragic this first half. Tragic. We are the home side. We are Arsenal. Yeah, I still believe that in my head. Silly me, I know. Maybe I'm living in the past too much. I don't know. But we are a big club. We are up against a team like Brighton. Yeah, seaside team, right? They're in our backyard and they're playing ball better than what we are, right? Wepu, or I'm sure that's how you pronounce his name, on that wing, the space he's getting, he's enjoying himself out there, right? We're not playing well at all. Now, I would have thought, prior to doing this watch along, I would have thought, you know what? You know, hopefully we'll see something different today. Hence why I went for an Arsenal 2-0 win. Not an exciting game, but I thought it's going to be a routine 2-0 win. You know why? Because after what we were served up at Crystal Palace, surely we're at home. These Arsenal players are going to want to send a message. Yeah? Right? We got thrashed at Palace. They smashed us all over the place. From start to finish, they bossed it. Now, surely we want a reaction, us as fans, hoping to see a reaction from those players today. What we've seen is nothing. Nothing. Right? There's no urgency on the ball. And I keep on saying this, and people still don't seem to grasp this. I can take us losing. That's fine. We can't win every game. What I won't have, is Arsenal losing because we just couldn't be bothered to, turn up. And what I'm seeing is an arrogance, and Arsenal have it. I've said this every stream I do. There is an arrogance to this team. There is an arrogance to this manager where they think, do you know what? It's Brighton. We've just got to rock up. We're going to walk it. It's Brighton. You know what I mean? It's Brighton. Yes, we can put Xhaka at left back. It's Brighton. They're not going to hurt us. Watch. Look, they're hurting us. You know, hurting us. We've got 3 players on our bench who I don't even know who they are. No disrespect to them. I know they're our youngsters. I have no idea who they are. No idea. The bench is weak. It's weak. You know, and it just goes to show now the plan has backfired. You know, to lose 6 players and not invest in anyone. You know, not to get any loans in. Minimum. Get some loans in. Minimum. Right? Nothing. You know, we've got a striker who scored, 4 goals all season, and some Arsenal fans are saying we should keep him, put him on 250 grand a week because he's good around the dressing room. Fuck all that. Right? What's that about? No. Standards are in the gutter. Yeah? If we lose this game today, I guarantee there'll be a lot of Arsenal fans saying, the VAR. We didn't win the game because of VAR. I guarantee you now, because no one dare go against this manager. No one dare speak out or speak ill of the players. It's always got to be an excuse when Arsenal lose. It's always got to be, isn't it? Yeah? And in this occasion, it's going to be VAR. Yeah? If we'd scored that goal, if that goal had stood, then you would have seen a different Arsenal come out in the second half because our tails would have been up, their heads would have been down, Brighton's, and we would have just smashed them up in the second half. But because that goal didn't stand, we've now gone in, heads are down, their tails are up, and that's the reason why we lost the game. I guarantee you now, a lot of Arsenal fans are going to be going on about the VAR should we lose this game. If we win the game, no one's going to talk about VAR, right? This is what I'm saying, guys. Standards, mentality, it's all in the gutter, right? This is a team who are meant to be going for top 4, right? They should be getting top 4 comfortably. When you look at everyone else imploding around us, this season was Arsenal's for the taking. For the taking. Man United can't buy a win, right? Spurs have picked up form lately, but let's be honest. Normally with Spurs, Jekyll and Hyde, right? West Ham haven't got the squad. Leicester, they're not there. Yeah? It's Arsenal's, right? It's Arsenal's. There was even loads of Arsenal fans I saw last week saying, do you know what? Forget top 4. Fuck that. We could actually catch Chelsea. We could actually get 3rd. Based on that. Based on this. Brighton. You know, I can understand if we're playing a Man City or a Liverpool. This is Brighton. With all due respect, this is Brighton, right? They're not in the same league as us. And yet they're schooling us in that first half. They're playing well. And then you look at Palace. Yeah, good side. Yes, and I get Vieira and he's stamped his authority on him and stuff like that. He's got a style of play. I get all of that, right? But it's still Crystal Palace, right? Crystal Palace ain't great. Yes, they're playing okay. They're not great, right? 2 squads on paper. You're taking Arsenal's all day long. But yet they bossed us from the first minute to the last minute. We gave up. I said this in the stream last week when I was with Jez, when Jez come on, and I said the same thing to him. We look like we gave up halfway through that second half. They're too strong for us. You know, the white handkerchiefs or whatever, we surrender. Yeah, that was how it was against Palace. They were too strong for us. They won the first balls, they won their second balls. They were honest, they pressed us hard. They did not give us time to breathe. They suffocated us. They scored us. They bossed that game. They bossed it. Crystal Palace, guys. Crystal Palace. Yeah? Nowhere near the size of this club. Nowhere near. They bossed us. Yeah? So then we think, as Arsenal fans do you know what? It's a blip. It's a one-off. Right? An ideal game for Arsenal to bounce back. An ideal game at home to a team like Brighton. Yeah? I would have taken that all day long. Yeah? What a game to try and bounce back in. You've got home advantage and you're playing against a team who ain't great. Right? Really, if we're being honest, this should be a 3-0, 4-0 game. Should be. But we all know it doesn't work like that because it's Arsenal and we have that arrogance. Yeah? And we think, oh, it's Brighton. That's all right. We'll get back to winning ways because it's Brighton. They hardly score any goals as it is. It's Brighton. The arrogance. I'm telling you now, guys, I know you might think I'm chatting shit. I'm really not. It's been there. It's always been there for all of us to see. Yeah? There is an arrogance, right? They are not working hard enough. They in that first half, where was the pressing, the impetus, the urgency? Where was all of that? Where was it on against Palace? Did we see it then? No. Are we seeing it today? No. Are we going to see a different Arsenal in the second half? I doubt it. Yeah. Will he have a go at them and get the message through to them at half time? Probably not. Yeah. Top 4 is on the line. Right? We need 3 points today. Yeah. Will we get it? Arteta's a very lucky manager. Wouldn't surprise me if we still win this game. It wouldn't surprise me at all. You know, it wouldn't. He was just by the guy. He was just by the guy's foot. That was onside because they could not decide. They disallowed it. Do you know what, Gracie? I'm surprised. I'm shocked, actually, that it went on for as long as it did, where they deliberated it. Because for me, although at first I was like, oh, that's close, you know, I don't know. From a certain angle, when they showed it, I thought, oh, actually, no, he's onside. He's just, by the way, we're talking inches, but he looks onside to me. And that's me. For these so-called professionals to have taken that long to have decided, for me, that is an absolute joke. I'm not doing the watch along today. It's too stressful. Do you know what? I'll do the odd ones. I'm not doing every single one. I can't. I don't have the tolerance for it. I just don't have the tolerance. I really don't. We're making Brighton look good. Yep, agree. The team performance isn't good enough. Fact. If we draw or lose, that will be the excuses from the sexuals now, rather than the fact we have been appalling. Fact. Yep. Arsenal bench is hella weak, fam. Yep. Going for City today, dude. Do you know what? Something tells me that's going to be a draw, you know. I think it'll be a draw. I was edging slightly more towards City purely because they're at home. But I can see both sides cancelling each other out. Anyone who thinks there's going to be loads of goals in that game, I don't think there will be. I might be wrong, but I don't. I think it's going to be very, very tight. But yeah, something tells me it's going to be a draw. Joshua, big up Joshua. Josh Collins, Diesel, I'm at the game, bro, and it's worse than how it looks on the telly. Oh! No way, you're there, are you? How bad is it? Because all I keep being told, Josh, is the atmosphere is brilliant at the games now. Everyone's in love with this manager. That's what I keep getting told. I thought the offside is meant to favour the attacker, right? Or am I wrong? You see, even you've said it. This is the easiest game we've got left for the remainder of the season. And do you know what? You're right. You know, on paper, this is probably the easiest of because we have got a tough run in. We have got a tough run in. So you would have thought bag the 3 points today. Listen, look, there's still a second half to go, right? Would it surprise me if Arsenal somehow win this game? No, it wouldn't. Yeah, because we do have a habit of doing that, especially against a team like this. But I'm not seeing the side who looks like they're top 4 candidates, if I'm honest with you. When we played Crystal Palace, watching that game, you'd have thought it was Palace chasing top 4, not us. And if you look at this first half, it's more of the same, isn't it? It's more of the same. There's no what I don't understand is this, right? There's no reaction from the players. I don't get that. That for me is what gripes me the most. It's not so much the result. It's not so much losing. It's when I see players not putting it in, not working hard, not putting the shift in. You know, that for me, it's all about work ethic. I say this all the time. This is where I watch, you know, me and certain other like YouTubers. It's like all they really check for is ball skills, flair, technical ability, you know, stuff. And that's all great. That's fine. Right? I love all that. Right? Don't get me wrong. But that is nothing if you don't have work ethic. Right? If you've got all the skills in the world, but you can't put a shift in, you're inept, right? Unable to work hard. Then all that flair, all the skills, all the ball control you've got, all the technical ability, it means nothing. It means nothing at all, right? You need that. I can work with you all day on that, right? As long as you've got the work ethic and you can put a shift in and you're willing to work hard and run through brick walls, do you know what? Give me that. We can work on that later. That will come. All of that stuff will come. But these are the basics. These are just the standard basic things you need to have. Work hard, right? Be prepared to run. Yeah? This team in the first half, nah, crap, rubbish. Anyway, the teams are coming back out for the second half. Guys, I'm so sorry. Give me, if you could just give me 2 seconds, yeah? I'm just going to quickly make myself a drink, if that's okay. I'll be 2 seconds. Don't go nowhere. Wait there, please. Thank you very much. Right, I'm back. I was kind of hoping Arsenal would have scored when I popped out, but clearly not. 46-44, 46-45. All's happened here. A load of Brighton players surrounding the ref. I'm seeing it now, the replay. Lokonga's on the ball. Lokonga, hang on. Let's have a look. For me, it looked like no one touched him. Anyway, it's a free kick to Arsenal. Is it a decent position? Let's have a look. Not that we score from like free kicks anyway, so it don't really matter. God, Lokonga, enough look young, didn't he? Jesus. Are they 5-0 up? Let me have a look. Right, looks like Saka's taking this free kick. Cool, they are and all. Southampton 0, Chelsea 5. Cool, that's talk about a comeback. Watford 0, Leeds 1. Half-5. The half-5 game is Aston Villa versus Tottenham. That should be a decent game. Oh, hang on, because oh, what a crap free kick. That was poor. That was poor. Poor. Chelsea 5-0 up. 53 minutes got Alonso, Mount, Timo Werner got 2 goals, behave. And Havertz. Okay. That's what you call bouncing back, guys. That's bouncing back. And you could argue that's a harder game than what this is. Chelsea ripping him a new one. Yep. Zoe, Southampton are wide open. So poor from them. Unbelievable. And do you know what? Ralph Hasenhüttl, how many Arsenal fans were clamouring for him at one point? Yeah. It's a manager who's lost, 9-0, 5-0 here. He's had some big losses. Is he a good manager? He's okay. He's not someone I'd want here at this club. But yet there was a lot of Arsenal fans saying, yeah, go and get him. Why? I thought you wanted elite. That's not elite. Graham Potter's not elite. I want elite. I want elite, a top manager, grade A manager. And I say this all the time. You've got the cafeteria, the canteen, the lunchroom, whatever you want to call it. You've got the top table there. You've got Pep Guardiola there. You've got Jurgen Klopp there. Top managers. Yeah. Could Mikel Arteta walk into that canteen and sit at that table and not look at a place? No, he couldn't. He couldn't do that. Yeah. Could a Diego Simeone sit there and blend in all day long? Could a Conte sit down alongside those managers and blend in all day long? All day long. Yeah. Top grade A managers, right? That is what I want. I do not want a Graham Potter. I do not want a Hasenhüttl. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Will they win us titles and leagues? No. Could Conte come in and do it? Yes. Could a Simeone do it? Yes. Simeone gets stick because of the way they play. Okay, I get it. But make no mistake, take nothing away from him. He is a top-class manager. And do you know what? For me, he is exactly what we need. Someone like that. Someone hard, a disciplinarian, someone who takes no shit. Yeah? That's what we need. We need someone to come in and literally shake this club up, in my opinion. Because I still think a lot of these Arsenal players do not respect Mikel Arteta. I really do. That's just my opinion. 6-0 now. Oh. Yeah, it is. Mason Mount's got 2 now. Blimey, look. Unbelievable. Zoe said there that 2 tap-ins from Werner. Okay, well, they all count. I'll take it now. Guess what? Southampton getting raped. So the next game, they will be up for raping us a new one. Yep. Oh, God, yeah. We've got them next, don't we? God, dear. Well, let's see what happens. Right, what's going on here? Someone's got a yellow card. Who is it? Oh, it's Casido. Casido, is that how you pronounce his name? Casido. Oh, yeah, that was that's a yellow card. Christ, went in on Odegaard there. Yeah, that's a booking. That's a booking. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm still seeing no reaction from these players. I'm seeing nothing from these players. No fight, no anger, no they're not battling. I'm not seeing anything. It's all nicey-nicey. You know, everyone must have a pass. Everyone must have a touch of the ball. Come on. Right, Brighton keeper's got the ball. Oh, my God, this is boring. This is why I don't do watch-alongs. That's why I don't enjoy them. I just don't do it. Don't enjoy them. Joke. Anyway, forget all this. What we got here? Diego. Chelsea players are making a statement. Yeah, they sure are. 6-0. Can't knock that. No matter who it is in the league. You can only play what's in front of you. Brighton are on the attack here. God. Sambi Lokonga blocked that. It's going out for a Brighton throw. Do you know what? I'm not just saying this, guys. I genuinely can't believe what I'm seeing here. I can't. 1-0 down in the first half. You'd like to think he'd have got them into that dressing room and told them some harsh home truths. And even if he has, they're not listening to him. Right, Cedric's tried to clear, blocked. Brighton have got the ball now. Trossard, he's got Saka and Cedric on him. That's gone out for thought it was a Brighton throw, but it's an Arsenal throw. Brighton are putting the work in. They're putting the work in. They're grafting. Steve OFC7 top 3 staying way is racer. Yeah, we're not getting top 3, please. Brighton are on the attack again. Oh, hang on, the ref's blown. What's that for? Offside. Okay. Grant. Where's that? Grant Roberts. I have my driving theory test on the 6th. Mate, any advice? I have been passing all my mock tests on the day I believe nerves are going to kick in. Grant, I failed my theory once. I passed on the second time. If I'm honest, my advice to you would be this. I know it's changed a lot since I took it. Everyone sort of said to me, the theory, you don't even have to revise for it. It's the questions are they're common sense. Is right. Revise, trust me, it's because they do try and catch you out. Some of these theory tests, they ask you the same question, but they ask you in different ways. They phrase the question differently. A lot of it is common sense, don't get me wrong, but there's also questions there about the correct braking distances and stuff like that. Now, if you don't revise, you won't know that. And they're in my day anyway, there was a lot of questions based on that stuff that you really do need to know. You need to revise. So my advice to you is if anyone you know has said to you, nah, Grant, all you got to do, just turn up, mate. You ain't got to revise for it. They're lying to you, mate. Revise, right? Trust me. Once you pass it, it's done, isn't it? It's done, yeah? And don't forget, these things cost money as well. So you don't really want to be taking it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So make sure you revise. Now, when it comes to the theory, when it comes to the practical, I failed 3 times. I passed on the 4th. It's funny because the 4th time I took it, I passed, was, in my opinion, the worst I've driven out of all of them. I thought I drove better in the previous 3, but they failed me. Some of these driving instructors are absolute bastards as well, because you're sitting there with your driving instructor in that waiting room, and then when the driving instructor comes out, and me, I'm a polite guy. I always, say hello, good morning, and stuff like that. And when I said that to this particular driving instructor, they said they blanked me, right? On 2 occasions, it was a man and then it was a woman. They both blanked me, right? I don't know if it's their job to try and make you nervous. But just saying hello back or good morning back, it would have put me at ease a little bit. When I noticed the rudeness, straight, I mean, I'm nervous anyway. But when they blanked me, they just gave me a dirty look. In my head, I thought, "Oh my God!" Now, you're going into panic mode. You're even more nervous than what you were. And I think it's changed now, is it? Because I think now they say, "Oh, take me to so and so," to a certain area, and they don't tell you, do left, turn right, turn left, turn right. It's up to you to take them there. So I think you need to know your area as well. I think that's how it is now. But yeah, listen, just try. I know it's hard to say, but just try and be confident. Just drive you can drive. If your driving instructor has put you forward for your driving test, that means that obviously he or she has got faith in you, and you're ready. Grant, you're ready. Yeah, it's just on the day. Nerves kick in, and sometimes these driving instructors, they can be absolute bastards as well, because they actually try and make you nervous as well. So some of them are nice and some are just horrible, but just do your best, man. Just know this: no matter what happens, you can always take it again. Yeah, so if you think that way, then sometimes it can relieve the pressure a little bit. You know what I mean? Zoe, with 2 players going for a hat-trick with half an hour to go, we're going for more. See, 6-0 up. They're not shutting up shop, are they? They want more. They're greedy. I love that. Ole Gunnar Arteta, no bottle, no authority, no game plan, no tactical ability, just vibes. I've said it once. I've said it once. I'll say it again. He is one of the luckiest managers I've ever known. He just seems to stumble on certain things, and because of that, he's looked at as a genius. I don't rate him at all. Nothing personal, like I've always said. I don't hate him. I just don't think he's the right man for us at all. He needs to go somewhere and earn his stripes. To have the Arsenal job as your very first job in management, for me, is suicide. It's criminal. And yes, he will have half decent patches here and there where Arsenal can go on a little bit of a run. But for me, it just papers over the cracks. Oh my God. Smith Rowe has just been done there big time by Casido, I think his name was. Brighton are playing really well. They're on the attack now. Look, they're on the attack. Cucurella crossed it, was blocked by Cedric. It's going out for a corner to Brighton. Brighton are playing well, very well. Grant, I have a driving theory test on the Sixham. No. Oh, I've read that now. We are missing good players and a good manager. Kieran Tierney by himself don't fix his shambles. This is what I'm saying. Everyone thinks because we've got Tierney out and Partey out, if we'd had those 2 in, we'd be bossing this. No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't. The team ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. Simple as that. Craig Malloy, Diesel, spot on. Revise. It's worth revising, mate. Listen, once you pass this, you ain't got to touch it ever again. It's done. So for the sake of that week or 2, just revise. Why take the risk of not doing it? I don't understand that. Just do it. Do you know what I mean, Grant? Do it, mate. Honestly. Footy chats. Big up Diesel on the chat. I would ask if you're all good, but I already know the answer. I can't even be bothered to watch the rest of the game because we've just been going side to side and backwards. Window wipers, mate. Window wipers. Side to side to side to side. Window wipers. That's what I call them. Diego, I'm looking at both benches. I think Brighton have more options available. This is Brighton, Brighton. We're the Arsenal. Oh, unbelievable. Look at this, right? Brighton have just had a corner, right? Headed to Ramsdale. And I've just seen Lewis Dunk. I think it was Lewis Dunk who headed the ball, but he went straight to Ramsdale, who's caught it. And I've just seen Lewis Dunk busting a gut to get back into position. And I mean busting a gut, right? These Brighton players are working their socks off. They're working. We're not. We're not. But Arsenal are fluky. This manager's fluky. Wouldn't surprise me if they do win this. It wouldn't. It really wouldn't. Because Arsenal are fluky. It's a corner to us. Odegaard's going to take it. Oh, hang on. There's a sub. Oh, my God. Guys, we're saved. We're saved. Emil Smith-Rowe is going off and Eddie Nketiah is coming on. Right. This should be a good one. We're saved. Right. That's all right. Finally, we can relax. Eddie's going to do the business. Right. We're saved. We're saved. We're saved, people. David Dundas, if we had those two in, we would be 15% better than now, and we would probably have a couple of goals by now. Oh! Jesus! Oh, went across the face of the goal there. No one could stick it in. Come out to Saka. He's taken the shot, and it's gone over. That was Saka. That was poor. Poor. Absolutely poor. Should have done better with that. But yeah, he skied it. That's gone over. Still Arsenal 0, Brighton 1. This is boring, guys. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is crap. This is rubbish. I'll persevere with it because it's a watch along and I have to. Or you guys will get upset, and rightly so. But Brighton are on the attack now. Christ. Yeah, a couple of shots, but they were blocked. But he's come back to Brighton. Cucurella's on the ball. Has anyone seen Lacazette in this second half? Oh my God, Cedric, come on, man. Lewis Dunk on the ball now. This is Tariq Lamptey's coming on for Brighton. They're making a sub. Lamptey's coming on. This is a player that we were previously, looking at, I believe. This is. Do you know what? I just don't understand how we're close to top 4. Yeah, surely the players want to be in that. Surely, right? What we like to call, the promised land, the Champions League. And yet these players, they don't look like they want it. I just don't understand it. I'll never forget saying this when we played Villarreal, Unai Emery's side, and we just bottled it in both legs. You're 1 or 2 games away from the final. You win that, you're back in the promised land. Every footballer's dream is to play in the Champions League, surely, right? That's how I look at it. And yet I see these players, and it's like they don't want it. Like, is it because they know if they get into it, half of them are not going to be here? I don't know. I just don't understand it. I'm just like, you can tell a lot by watching players, by watching these players, watching the work rate. There's no intensity there. Bear in mind, guys, we're playing once a week. It's not like we're playing every 2 or 3 days, right? So, before someone mentions that, it's not like games are coming in thick and fast for the Arsenal. They've got more than enough time to rest up, train, drill themselves on that training ground, right? There is no excuses. No excuses. We've been playing once a week. There are no excuses at all whatsoever. Every game we play, we should be sharp, right? Sharp. And I'm having to watch my team being schooled by Brighton. No. Some Tin Pot Seaside club. No. Oh, my God, no. Oh, my God. Brighton are 2-0 up. Guys, I'm not even joking with you. I'm not joking. Wepu. What did I say to you guys earlier on? He's been playing well. Wepu. Arsenal are bottlers, yeah? Bottlers. I'm telling you now, bottlers. I've said it loads of times since I've started streaming, from a year, 2 years ago. I told you guys from day, this team are bottlers. Forget the 5 wins in a row. 6 games in a row, whatever it is. This manager is crap. He ain't the man. He is not the man. I'm telling you now. We are down 2-0 at home to Brighton. Brighton. Bollocks. Look at that. Trossard, back heel. They're actually playing decent football, Brighton. They're playing decent football. What is going on with this club? What? It's oh, do you know what? It's like they don't want top 4. They don't want it. They don't want it, guys. I'm telling you, they do not want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. Right? Tony, anyone who's in this chat room right now, right, who's watching the game, yeah? If you're watching it yourself, right, see what I mean now. We are now 2-0 down. It's 68 minutes gone, right? Let's look. The Brighton staff, the Brighton bench are laughing. They're sitting there comfortably. They're laughing amongst themselves. Look at them. Anyone who's watching the game right now, look at the screen. They're all laughing amongst themselves. This is too easy. That is what they're whispering to themselves. It's too easy. It's too easy. And now look, Martinelli's down. Bissouma's helping him. Looks like he's got cramp or something. Right, I think he's up on his feet. He should be all right. Let me just make something clear here now, guys, right? Let me make something clear right now, yeah? There will be a narrative being pushed tonight on Twitter, on Instagram, all these social media platforms. If we'd had Kieran Tierney fit and Thomas Partey, we wouldn't have lost this game. Let me tell you that is an absolute load of bollocks, right? We still would have. You know why? Because this Arsenal team have got no bottle, right? I'm telling you now. There is no characters in this team. There are no leaders. There are no captains. I'm telling you now, it is absolutely shocking. The senior players, we keep looking for the likes of Smith Rowe and Saka to bail us out. Bail us out, right? That's why I don't go in too hard on those two. Yeah, because at their age, they should not be looked at as the two linchpins of a football club, especially a club as big as us, as big as Arsenal. And we're relying on Saka and Smith Rowe. No, I'm looking at the senior players thinking, where are you? Where are they? Lacazette, he's been hiding all game. I wasn't even aware he was playing until, 10 minutes ago? Yeah? Where's he been? And you guys want this prick to stay? No. What does he offer us? Nothing. But he works hard. What's he done today? Has he worked hard today? No. He's been anonymous. Yeah? Anonymous. Granit Xhaka, what's he done today? Fuck all. Right? Nothing. Yeah? Martinelli's tried, but nothing's coming off. Every time Martinelli gets the ball and he's on that side, he's got 2 or 3 Brighton players around him. Yeah? I'm looking at Arsenal, at his teammates to help him. Someone go and help him. No one's helping him. It's an absolute joke. I'm going to the comments. Sod this. 28 likes. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Static. We're going to lose. It's not looking good. Facts. Grant, thanks for the advice, Diesel. I did lessons a few years back, but I wasn't revising for the theory, but I was young back then. I wasn't taking it seriously. But now I'm taking it serious. Mate, do it. Let me tell you something now, Grant, yeah? When you get your license, right, take it from me. If you take nothing else from me today, take this, right? Hang on, we've got a free kick here. It's either Lacazette or Odegaard. It looks like Odegaard's going to take it. Come on. What is that? They passed it short to Martinelli. He's lost the ball. Look. He's got 2 players on him right now. He's got 2 players on him. There's no one helping him. See? I know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. Rubbish. Crap. Take the shot. Backside. Yeah, Grant. Right? When you get your license, let me tell you something. When I tell you it opens doors, right? And some, it opens doors. Trust me. Yeah. If you're anything like me, yeah, and you're like your gal, you need to have a whip. You need to have a motor, man. I'm telling you. Honestly, it's not about waiting at the bus by the bus stop in the rain or the snow or nah. Or nah, it's not about that, mate. It's not about that. It's about leaving your house, right? Jumping into your whip and being able, having the ability to go wherever you want to go. All right. And you arrive there in style. Yeah, with your music blaring, with your aircon on, whatever it is. That's what it's about. That's cool. Yeah, ain't cool to be standing at a bus stop, mate. I'm telling you now. Arteta, oh, these are old. Let's go to the new ones. Clem, big up yourself, Clem. What is this management doing? Why don't we have attacking options to bring on when we are losing? Oh, now my stream's gone. Oh, no, it's not. It's right. Right, Pepe's coming on, guys. I'm on 72 minutes, 32. Sorry, 72 34, 72 35. That's where I'm at the moment. Brighton are making a substitution, and so are we. Adam Lallana, I believe, is coming on for Brighton, and Pepe's coming on for us. Zoe Thomas, quality little player, Lamptey is. Why is he on the bench? Why is he not starting? But yeah, he's a good player. Cucurella, look, I love this. I love this player. Very underrated. I can't believe no one talks about him. I really rate him, you know. He gets stuck in as well. Look, he just left one on Saka there. Right, Pepe's coming on. Martinelli's coming off. Okay. Can only assume he's got a knock. But yeah, Pepe's on. Let's see what he does. Can he save us? Adam in the chat. Adam, I just can't be fucking arsed with this. I just don't have the patience for it. These motherfuckers always dangle a carrot and then capitulate. Adam, do you know what? I'm not one of those YouTubers, or not even that. I'm not one of those people to say "told you so" or whatever. I'm not. Because I want to be wrong. I'm not doing it to, for the, I don't enjoy digging this club out. I really don't, right? But I know what this club could be. I know what it could be. I know what it has been. And I know what it would take to get us back up there, right? To the upper echelons, if you like, right? I know. What we're seeing at the moment, it's not it. What we've got, it's not it. It won't take us there. And what we've got is a team who, when there's no pressure on them, they can actually play a bit of ball. But when there's pressure, we crumble. And now, and I've said this to you guys every stream I do, right? I'm not convinced when we win 4 or 5 games in a row, right? I'm not. When it really matters with Arsenal, when it really matters, we go wanting, right? We go missing. Yeah, we do. And, we just don't. For me, a team is a reflection of the manager. A club is a reflection of the fan base, right? And our fan base is shocking, right? We don't demand much. We should, but we don't. We've got a manager who is winging it week by week. We've got players, albeit there are some decent players in there, some good players. But all in all, the recruitment has been terrible over over several years now. Yes, we've got players who are technically gifted who can play. But we don't ever seem to look at the mental aspects of it. We don't ever look at, leadership or, strength in character, proper men, leaders of men. Now, I know they're quite scarce nowadays. Where is the next Tony Adams? Where is the next John Terry? The next Roy Keane, the next Patrick Vieira. But I'm telling you now, they are out there and we have scouts. Okay, every club's got scouts, a scouting network. And it's their job. They're paid a hell of a lot of money as well. It's their job to find these players, right? Find these players. Don't just go off the stat pad and all that crap, right? Actually watch these players, yeah? And it's our job to find them. And it's, when it comes to pressure, Arsenal haven't got it. Yeah, Arsenal, have been riding on a bit of a wave, and then we came up against Crystal Palace, who weren't having any of it, right? Patrick Vieira's imprint is already on that team, and we saw that on Monday night, okay? And then we think, okay, look, it's a 3-0 loss. We got battered. What the best thing Arsenal can do is make sure they turn up in this game. Make sure against Brighton they turn up. Have they? No. Hell no. How we've allowed a team like this, and I don't want to be disrespectful of Brighton, but they are Brighton. They are who they are, right? They're a little seaside club, okay? They're not hurting anyone, okay? How we allow them, a team like this, to come into our backyard, our home, and school us like this? Because let's have it right. They have been schooling us this whole game, right? We've seen no reaction from being 1-0 down. We've seen no reaction from being 2-0 down. Have you seen the intensity raise? I haven't. Have you seen the work rate increase? I haven't. Have you seen players running, busting the gut, running through a brick wall? I haven't. I haven't. It's been more of the same. More of the same. Who was it you said earlier on about the window wipers? Side to side to side to side. No forward passing, no forward thinking. It's been boring, pedestrian, crap, shit, horrible, nasty. We've got a corner. Poor corner. Odegaard. What's he done this game? Pepe's on the ball now. Puts the cross in. Trying to find Gabriel. Cleared by Brighton. Rubbish. It's rubbish. We don't have the strength in depth. Our bench is weak. This is a side who are trying to get top 4. We're trying to get top 4. Or you think we're trying to get top 4. We're not. We don't want it, guys. We don't want it. We don't want it. I always go back to what Thierry Henry said. And do you know what? He's so bang on, right, with what he says. Everything is all nice at the Arsenal. It's just nice. It's comfortable. Everybody's comfortable. Everyone's nicking a wage. Everyone's nicking a salary. It's all nice. Nice. No one wants to rock the boat at this club. No one wants to. It's nice. It's comfortable. It's fine. Right? Everybody's loving life at the Arsenal. That's it. Right? They don't want for much. They don't demand much. Okay? It's okay. It's fine. It's sweet. No, I don't subscribe to that. I'm not one of them. I'm sorry. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I still look at us as a massive, frighteningly massive club, right? The problem is a lot of people don't anymore, right? And that is where we suffer, yeah? Arsenal fans should be, rightly so, in that stadium right now. All those fans there, right, should be walking out or should be protesting at this. This ain't good enough. This ain't good enough. But I guarantee they'll get a standing ovation at the end. Guarantee it. 930 subscribed. Come on, road to 1K is incoming. Thank you, Craig. All that's little consolation. I'm do you know what? I'm pissed off with this, man. This is why I don't do watchalongs. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Sack him after the game, I would. Clem, games in hand, advantage gone, chokers, bottle jobs, jokes. See? Now, you know what, right, guys? I want to say to you now, all these Arteta-ins, right, who have been running, their mouths on Twitter, right, let's see what they say now after this game. Right, let's see. I guarantee they will go missing. I guarantee they will. Guarantee it. They will go missing tonight, right? They won't be on tonight, yeah? Get this for Arteta out now. What's he doing? I'm looking at him on the touchline. He's clueless, guys. He don't know what he's doing. He ain't got a clue. We've got Steffi in the chat. Big up, Steffi. Hope you well, darling. Hi, Diesel. Hope you're well, apart from the game. This aside, I'm fine. I'm fine. I hope you're well, though, yeah? I hope you're good. It's been a while. And thank you for tuning in, Steffi. Always a pleasure. You know that. We've got Daryl Denton in the chat. Big up, Daryl. Let's be real. Apart from City and Liverpool, Chelsea, the rest are miles behind. Daryl, do you know what? I would go even further than that, mate. I think it's a poor league. Sorry, when I said, let me rephrase that. What I'm saying is, in the last probably 2 or 3 years, I think the standard in this league has gone backwards, right? As you just said there, City and Liverpool apart, it's an average league. It's average. In my opinion, I think it's average. I think it's gone downhill. People tell me it's the best league in the world. I don't agree with that. I think it's the most unpredictable league in the world, where anyone can beat anyone. I do agree with that. In terms of, for me, it's chess and checkers. You know, for me, it's not the best league in the world in terms of quality, in terms of football. I don't think it is. Clem, why can't we effing score goals even when we had more options in attack? Now we have even less. What's this management doing? They're trying to wing it they're trying to wing a top 4. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. You can't lose 6 players and not replace them and not even a couple in. Right, Arsenal on the attack. Saka crosses it. Oh my God, it's cleared by Brighton. They couldn't turn it in. As a result of that, their goalkeeper's injured. I don't think he is. I think he's wasting time. 82 minutes, 47 seconds gone. We've got, 8 minutes, less than that, 7 minutes now. 7 minutes plus injury time to try and claw back 2 goals. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm shocked. I thought we'd win 2-0. I didn't think we'd lose 2-0. I thought we'd win 2-0. I'm not using the excuse of, no partey, no Tierney. It shouldn't matter. I don't care. Sorry, they are 2 pivotal players for us, but we're at home to Brighton. We should be winning this without those 2 players. I'm sorry. I'm just putting it out there. So for me, losing Tierney and Partey, that isn't even an argument for me. That's not even an argument. People will make it an argument tonight. Me personally, no. No. Ryan Stockley, what will Ty, Julian, and the rest of the sexuals say after today? Well, listen, we all know they're actors, and we all know they're getting paid, right? Ty, I'll take Ty at that. I don't agree with a lot of what Ty says, but at least with him, he's genuine. He genuinely believes that. I've met the man as well, and he's a nice guy. Julian, for me, is I don't know what planet he's on. He's an actor for me. He's an actor. He's getting paid. It's as simple as that. So I don't even listen to that. As long as you're watching them, guys, they couldn't care less what I'm saying right now about them or whoever says what about them. As long as they're getting the views and they're getting, they're being watched, then that's all they care about. They couldn't care less what I'm saying right now about them or whoever is. Yeah, it's all about the views. It's that. It's Vonga. It's Wonga. It's dough. It's dollar. Yeah, it's Dunzai. Yeah, that's what it is. It's money. It's all it is. Money, views, subs. Simple as that. That's all they care about. Tony Blackwell, my guy. Tony B. How are you, mate? Afternoon diesel, just in Sussex, dropping off the daughter for a summer stint. What the hell is happening at the Emirates? Oh, Tone, don't. Honestly, mate. The players, listen, Tone, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people turned. A lot of Arsenal fans, I thought, wouldn't, but they did because obviously we won 5-6 games in a row. It was all looking sweet and dandy. But I always sort of knew I've never done that. You guys watch me every single week. I see the problems at this club. 5 or 6 wins on the bounce doesn't change anything for me. And now we're starting to see, Tone, it's the same old, season in, season out. Once a little bit of pressure is applied to this club, they crumble. Jesus Christ, that was a long shot by Lokonga. I thought that was going in then. That went just wide. They crumble, Tone. They crumble. When no one was watching Arsenal and Arsenal were just going about their business on the quiet. Yes, we won a few games. Then obviously we were classed as favourites for the top 4, right? So obviously more eyes are on us now. Man United can't even buy a win. They're in total disarray, even though they have a better squad than us on paper, but they can't buy a win. West Ham, in my opinion, don't have the squad. Tottenham, literally Jekyll and Hyde. You don't know what you're going to get from them week to week. So top 4 was looking likely. You know, we were the favourites due to other clubs around us imploding. But when we had that favourites tag, Arsenal crumbled because they don't handle pressure well. It's as simple as that, right? After what happened at Palace, we got too big for our boots. Palace taught us a very valuable lesson, right? Yeah, we got brought straight back down to earth in that game, right? Because Palace bossed us from start to finish, and that's a fact. Now we go into this game. We're at home. Arsenal, every Arsenal fan is expecting a win because we're at home and we're at home to a team like Brighton, right? So we need to get back on the horse. But pressure, again, pressure. We don't do well with pressure. We don't deal well with it. We never have. Season in, season out. When pressure is applied, we crumble. You know why, Tone? Because we've got no leaders, we've got no captains, we've got no characters, we've got no players of any real substance in this team who can lead a team of men. We don't. And for that reason, that is why the problems will always be there. Yeah? Simple as that. Joanne Smith, the lovely Joanne. Hope you're well, darling. Trust the process, please. Listen, there are going to be certain Arsenal fans who are still going to try and find the positives out of this. Of course they will. I don't even bother with them anymore. I don't talk to them. I can't listen to them. I haven't got the tolerance. I've got the patience. I've got the energy. I just don't. Simple as that. I don't. Let them do what they want. They want to live in their own little deluded world. For me, they're not real Arsenal fans anyway. They're Arteta fans, but they're not Arsenal fans. Because I know that, I don't fuck with them. Oh my God. We just had a free kick. Hit the post, rebounded off, tried to turn it in, hit the crossbar, rebounded off. Oh my God. And then Brighton cleared it. Odegaard, free kick, hit the crossbar, rebounded off. Nketiah, hit the crossbar. Christ. Oh, we have scored. We've scored. We've scored. Arsenal 1, Brighton 2. Odegaard took a shot. Look at, shuts up, Odegaard. Fuck off. Odegaard now, right? He's scored a goal. He's going to this to the Arsenal fans as if to say, make some noise. What? Too late, mate. 88 minutes gone. What have you done all game? He's taken a shot. It's rebounded off. It's deflected off. Who was that? Casido, and it's gone into the top right hand corner. Yeah, decent goal, but I'm sorry. All of this about doing that? No. You've had all game, Odegaard. You've had all game, but you know what? Fans love all that. So like that, yeah. Oh, look at Odegaard. You know, Odegaard giving it some. Look, he's giving it some. No. Sod all that. No, you don't fool me, mate. You've been nowhere all game. You've been hiding all game. You've done nothing all game. You score a goal and then you think you can now go to the fans, say, make some noise? Nah. Load of crap. Apparently, Brighton haven't had a Premier League result in 7 games. Yeah, but you know, we are the gift that keeps on giving. Shane, big up Shane. The last third of the season is always a dogfight. This is where we needed the experienced players to pull us through. He got rid of those players. Fact. Clem, speaking the facts, D, can't believe how we've got to this. Exactly. Daniel Carty's in the chat. Big up, Daniel. Hope you're well, mate. David, everyone is bottling the top 4. Do you know what? It's like no one wants it, Dave. You have it now. Now go on, you have it. No, you have it then. No, go on. No, you have it. You have it. No one wants it. I want someone to come along and say, do you know what? If you guys don't want it, I'm taking it later. Do you know what? Arsenal 1, Brighton 2, right? There are 6 minutes added time. 6 minutes. Would it surprise? Do you know what? Would it surprise me if they do get an equaliser? It wouldn't. Jammy. Brighton are going to be defending for their absolute lives now. Do you know what makes me laugh, right, about this club? This is what annoys me, right? It's going to be wave of attack after attack after attack, right, for these 6 minutes, yeah? My argument is this. If we do get an equaliser in the next 5 minutes, right, all will be forgotten, yeah? The stadium is going to erupt, right? And the players will get a standing ovation. But my argument is, well, hang on a minute. So these players have only just started playing like this in the last 5 minutes. So where has this been in the first half and the second half? Why is it only in the last 5 minutes that we're now starting to see some urgency? No one sort of, this is what annoys me, right? No one sort of questions that. No one looks at that. I know a lot of us do, but in the grand scheme of things, right? No one's really going to look at that, are they? All they're going to look at is, at least we didn't lose. You know, if you can't win, don't lose, right? But we've only started playing in the last, 5 minutes. Now we're attacking. You know. But the whole game has been pedestrian. It's been slow. It's been backward. It's been sideways. You know, now we're passing forward. You know, we're playing with urgency. You know, the intensity is a lot higher. But for the whole game, we've not seen that at all. So anyone who thinks, even if we do equalise, anyone who thinks that I'm going to applaud that, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not. Because where's it been? These are how embarrassing. Oh, that's probably an early one. The process is complete. We are a mid-table team. Fact. Only 16 likes needed for 50. Yeah, guys, likes, please. Anyone who hasn't liked it, I'd really appreciate it if you could smash the like. It helps me out in more ways than you will ever know. Please believe me when I say that to you. We all know about how it works with algorithms on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm a little channel trying to make its way in the big bad world of YouTube. So any help that you could give, I'd really appreciate it if you wouldn't mind. So thank you very much. If I can get to 50, I'll be happy with that. Clem, Diesel for captain. We need a real one in there. Clem, let me tell you something now, right? Nice comment. Thank you very, very much. If I had the opportunity, I'd love to. The problem is we're in a world now. We're in a world now where my style would be very reminiscent of like a Roy Keane or a Patrick. Jesus Christ. Nketiah had a chance there. Header. Good save by the keeper. Has gone out for a corner to us. Oh, good header. Hang on. Let's just see what happens with this corner. Odegaard takes it. Even Ramsdale's up. Saka's on the ball now. Tries to get the cross in. How's that? Oh, Christ. That was going towards goal. Cucurella got in the way of that. That's gone out for another corner. Mikel Arteta's getting all excited on the touchline. Funny how he livens up now. Literally 2 minutes to go, if that. Joke manager. Anyway, another cross. Odegaard goes short to Pepe, passes it back. Oh, my God. Offside. These players, man. I'll tell you something. Anyhow, we equalise. I've got to say this, guys. I'm not being horrible or nothing like that, but that'd be very harsh on Brighton because they've played really well today. They've earned the right to win. Sorry, you know, I've got to call it out. If a team plays well, they deserve the right to win. They've played well all game. How long's left? Right, just over him. Oh, actually, no. We've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 95, 56, 95, 57. There's 6 minutes of injury time. We're done, guys. Full-time whistle's gone. Arsenal 1, Brighton 2. We've lost. Done. Arteta's walking over to Graham Potter. Odegaard's on the floor. But let's see if these players start cracking jokes. Let's see. You got Danny Welbeck consoling Odegaard. Let's see, because this is the one thing that I can't stand. Let's see. Brighton fans up in arms, and rightly so. Going mad there. They deserve it. Absolute joke. Why is it focusing on Odegaard? I want to see like the other Arsenal players. Anyway, whatever, it's gone. Yeah. So, guys, there you go. So, if you look at the last the last 5 minutes, Arsenal finally started playing with a lot more intensity, going forward, taking shots, and look what happened. Right, we got a goal out of it. Now, for the whole of the game, they were too slow, pedestrian, not working hard, not running hard enough. Sideways passes, sideways and backwards, nothing going forward at all, right? But in the last 5 minutes, we actually started playing okay, yeah, trying to get that goal, trying to get the equaliser, and that just sums Arsenal up. That's now 2 losses on the trot, okay, 2 losses on the trot. Now it's not like I'm not talking about 2 games we've lost where, do you know what, we played well in both those games, but unfortunately the better team on the day won. I'm on about both 2 teams. Crystal Palace, I thought were absolutely brilliant in that game. They bossed us from start to finish. I've said that numerous times throughout this stream. They more than deserved the win. And if you look at the first game, the first time we played Palace at the Emirates, for me, they played better than us then, and they should have won that game. But obviously, a last-minute goal from us. I think it was Lacazette. This game here, Brighton played better than us. Yeah, they didn't come here to park the bus. They came here to win. Now, in seasons gone by, years ago, teams of this size, with all due respect, would have come to the Emirates and shut up shop, right? Play for the draw. Try not to lose. And if you do lose, let's try not to lose by much, right? That was how it always was. Arsenal of old, yeah? Games were won in the tunnel, yeah? So teams like Brighton would have come to the Emirates, put, 10 players behind the ball, right? And try to play for a draw. And if they could come away with nicking a point at the Emirates, it was Christmas for them. See how them days have gone now? No one's scared of us anymore. Little teams like this are coming to the Emirates and they're coming to play. They're coming to play ball. Yeah? They're coming to match us. They're coming to beat us. Okay? This is what I'm saying about standards have slipped. Yeah? We don't scare anyone anymore, guys. Right? That's the embarrassing thing for Arsenal. Embarrassing. Even when Brighton went 2-0 up, they didn't park the bus. They wanted more. No. Can't have that. Sack him now. Yes. What will Ty and Julian and the others, mate? Listen, for me, you know what, right? There comes a point where you have to look at it and you think, do you know what? Sometimes you watch these guys and, you take it for what it is. It's a bit of a laugh, right? But when you've just witnessed that and you're seeing your team once again bottling it, right, for the second game in a row, bottling top 4. They don't want it. They haven't got the minerals for it. They haven't got the kahunas for it. They haven't got the bollocks for it. They ain't got the balls for it. It's a fact. They haven't, right? You can tell they haven't. They don't want it. They don't really want it, And I'm hearing guys like them speak. I can't listen to it. I just can't. I can't, because for me, they're not talking the truth. I'll take Ty out of that because I genuinely think he believes what he's saying. The Julian thing, for me, I put money on it. I genuinely think he's an actor. I really do. I think he's an actor, and I think he's playing up to the cameras. I'm not sure what his end goal is, whether he wants to be on stage or he wants a media job or what. I don't know. I think he's media trained, personally. I think he's just appeared. Where's he been all this time? I think he's seen a gap in the market and he's trying to take it. Good luck to him. But for me, if you want to watch someone on YouTube and who's honest with his assessment of this game or the club in general, he's not someone I would rush to go and watch, because I don't believe what he says. I don't. I think it's all for show. If you want to true Arsenal fans, because no one can be happy with that. No one can try and find positives out of that. What were the positives? That's 2 games now. It's all this about he's fixed the defence. That's what 5 goals in the last 2 games. We've just got no. For me, for me, the worst thing about this performance for me, right? And I said this to Jez about Palace. In that Palace game, we gave up, right? This game, we just didn't want it. We didn't want it. The whistle goes in the first half and you think, right, these players should be at it. Boom! Yeah? Get in their faces. Suffocate them. Suffocate this lot. Press up against them. Put an early challenge in. Let him know you're there. There was none of that. None of that. None of it at all. I say this all the time. It's like 11 strangers out there. It's 11 strangers. This Arsenal team, for me, are too timid. They're too shy. They're too nice. Yeah? They're too nice. I want characters. I want a couple of nasty bastards in there. We haven't got any of that. We've got none of that. These boys, they're boys. It's what they are. Arsenal teams of old, we had men, proper men. You look at these Arsenal teams in the past, they're in the tunnel waiting to come out. They're geezers, they're blokes, they're proper blokes, proper men. I see this lot, they're boys. They're just a group of boys. They're not men. They're just boys. They're nice boys. They don't want to hurt anyone. They don't want to upset anyone. And no, I want players who can mix it. Players who can play ball, but when it's needed, they can mix it as well. This lot can't do that. They can't do that. They're going to bottle top 4. And that's it. I don't know what else to say, guys. It's. Am I surprised? I thought we'd win it 2-0. Purely because we're at home. I thought we'd get a reaction after what happened at Palace. Nothing. Once again, Arsenal fans have had a wasted trip to that. Yeah? I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Arsenal fans paying through the nose for that. The cost of getting there to the stadium. And now I know, obviously, in London on the weekend, a lot of the train lines are down because of, obviously, the maintenance and stuff like that. Some of the motorways are blocked off. Yeah, it's money. It's money to get to these games. That's if you're going on your own. If you're taking your kids, food, drink. If you're meeting the lads. Obviously, in the pubs. You're paying through the nose, and you're getting served up that. No. I'm sorry. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Brighton have not had a result in the last 7 games. I think I'm right in saying. I think Tony said that earlier on. And yet they come to Arsenal. They come to us and they beat us 2-1. And do you know what the problem is? What annoys me as well? I thought Brighton played well. Do I think Brighton played exceptional? No. But did they have to? No. That is what hurts me more. When we get beat by teams who don't really have to play that great in order to beat us. Brighton played really well today. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to sit here and say they were absolutely brilliant out of this world. They weren't, but they didn't have to be. That is what hurts me as an Arsenal fan. These players are bottle jobs. They don't want it. They're very close now. Very close to hopefully to trying to secure top 4. These players, surely, if you ask every single one of these players individually, right, they would love to play in that Champions League. Yeah? But all they've got to do, you will never have a better chance, guys, of getting it because everyone around you is imploding. Yeah? You will never have a better chance. Go and do it. Just go and do it. There's not many games left. You're so close. You're close. Go and do it. But no, typical Arsenal, bottle jobs. Bottle jobs. Simple. They don't want it. They can say they want it, but when it really comes to it, you want it, but you're not prepared to graft for it. That's the problem right there. They're not prepared to graft. They won't graft. You know, I'm sorry, there is no excuse losing at home to a team like Brighton. I'm sorry. There ain't. I'm sorry. I'm not having that. Can't argue with the facts. Yeah, these all facts. And Ewan Jones, absolutely awful performance. No pace, no urgency, no movement, no nothing. Not to mention crap defending. As for Arteta, he's just tactically inept, has no plan B and no urgency to change it around. Simple. There you go. In a nutshell, yeah. Everything I've been saying the whole stream, you've just confirmed that there. Grant McRoberts, I hate modern football. There are more nice guys than nasty bastards, and the ones that are nasty bastards are all near retirement age. Jeff Cross, big up to Jeff. No change from the first game of the season. Mike England, the last 10 minutes or so, we applied pressure. Why not from the start of the game? Exactly my question earlier on. But no one's going to question that, Mike. Just say, Mike, right? We actually got an equaliser in the last 2-3 minutes of injury time, yeah? No one would have bothered asking the question, well, hang on a minute. You played half decent in the last 5 minutes of the game. So why not play to that level from the first whistle? No one's going to ask the question. I do, because I genuinely want to know, right? Because we know they can do it. We've seen it, yeah? But it's like they pick and choose what games to like turn up in and what to not. Yeah, if we was playing a bigger team today, would the players have been up for it? If it was a Liverpool, a Man City, a Chelsea, would we have put in a better performance than what we showed today? Probably, yeah. But these players are arrogant. It's only Brighton. I guarantee a lot of those Arsenal players there had that mentality, that thinking. Oh, it's only Brighton. It's only Brighton. Yeah? Okay, bruv. Look what Brighton have just done to you. Going to every game, like your life depended on it. What do I keep hearing? The last 2 or 3 weeks, we've got, 7 or 8 cup finals. Well, if this is a cup final, we've well and truly failed, haven't we? Tony B, Diesel, I've got to bounce. Journey back to Essex now. Catch you soon. Good stream. Big game, mate. Channel's getting bigger. Tony, I love you, man. And no worries. Have a safe trip back, mate. Safe trip. Sussex, that's a bit of a drive. Fair play. But yeah, stay good. Roman in the chat. Roman Choleric. Good afternoon, people. Arteta out. Simple as that. Fact. LG92. It's been a while, bro. Hope you're well. 3 less goals conceded from last year, by the way. Better defence, apparently. Exactly fact. Man, you know what? It's just a joke. 914 subs now. You are growing well. Thank you, AJ. Much appreciated, mate. Clem, don't forget, manager of the month. That is what a joke. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And Ewan Jones, 2-0 down, and yet it takes him 71 minutes to make his second sub and then doesn't even bother making a third sub. That's just naive. Not to mention bringing on Nketiah before Pepe. Pepe is done at this club, by the way, guys. He's done. Right? Let's have that right. He's done. He needs to go. In fact, if he doesn't go in the summer, right, I'm now looking at him thinking, do you know what? You must be some waste man. Yeah? Because pride alone, for your own sake and your career, you need to go. You need to go. Put in a transfer request. Don't wait for the club to sell you. You take action and get yourself out of this club. Because this manager does not rate you. He does. And if you're not rated by a man like that, then do you know what? You've got issues. You need to go. Go. If I was an Arsenal player right now and a manager like Mikel Arteta didn't rate me, I'm gone. I am gone. I'm telling you, I'm gone. Yeah? A manager like that should be up my arse. But no, he don't rate me. I'm gone. I'm gone. AJ, the club only want £25 million for Pepe. I want him to stay, but he needs to go for his own career. Yeah, he does. I'm not saying go because I think he's crap. For his own sake, he needs to go. He needs to go. Needs to go. You know, when the likes of Eddie and listen, Eddie Nketiah is a player. I don't rate Eddie. He's the kind of striker for me who could probably do a job in the Championship. Premier League is not Premier League standard for me, right? He's done nothing for us. Yet, he's the one who wants to go, by the way. He don't want to stay. He wants to leave Arsenal. Arsenal are trying to convince him to stay. This is a player who's done nothing for us, by the way, right? He's not Arsenal quality. When a player like that is coming on before you, that tells you all you need to know about how you're viewed, how you're looked at from within the club. They don't rate you. It's sad to say, but they don't rate you, Pepe. Leave. You need to leave. Don't get me wrong, I don't rate Pepe, but on his day he can be good. He's just not consistent, but at least he can offer something. And Nketiah offers absolutely nothing. Yep. And do you know what? Pepe frustrates the hell out of me, if I'm honest with you. But yeah. How you're bringing on Eddie before him? Nah, that's just criminal, man. Arsenal are looking for 25 million for Pepe. That was good business by Arsenal. 72 million, and you're prepared to let him go for 25. Wow. AJ, sack Arteta now. What the Arteta sectional's reason for this? They're all lies. I've had enough. Get out of the club. It really pissing me off. Yep. Clem, how much they thought was a good amount to pay for Pepe? Almost 80 million. Who signed off on that crap? Useless management. Roman, he's gone one of the better players, one of the best players in Europe 3 years ago. It's done, man. It's done. Top 4 for me. And to think we were going to chase Chelsea. We were going to chase Chelsea and we were going to get top 3. Wow. Well, let's see what they're all saying now. Let's all have a look on Twitter later on Instagram and just see how many of these people are actually vocal tonight. Because I guarantee they'll all go missing. It's as simple as that. Poor result. This team are done for, in my opinion. No characters, no leaders, no captains, nothing. Lacazette wasn't even in the game. He needs to go. Do you know what? If he stays, I don't think he will. I think Arsenal want him to stay. I think it's him who wants to go. And again, very similar to the Eddie Nketiah situation, you got 2 dead players like that who want to go, right? It's the club who want them to stay. That kind of tells you all you need to know about where this club is. Yeah? Tells you, doesn't it? We begged Xhaka to stay, not 1 but 2 occasions. Okay? Lacazette wants to go. We're trying to convince him to stay. And as a result, we'd probably give him a better contract, more money as well. This is a player who scored 4 goals all season, right? And he's our attack. Then you've got Eddie Nketiah, who's just not up to this level. He wants to go, and yet we're trying to convince him to stay with a new contract, more money. That tells you where this club is. That alone, those 2 examples alone, actually, Xhaka, Lacazette, and Eddie. Those 3 examples alone tell you where this club is. It just tells you. It tells you the mentality of the club. It tells you the standard of the club. And for me, get rid of these players because they're doing nothing for you. Again, sentiment will clouds it. Lacazette, let's give him more money. Let's give him a new contract. Why? Because he's really good around the dressing room. I didn't see that today. Because these players' heads are down. I'm looking at him as a senior player to be running around that pitch as a captain, acting as a captain, act as if. Yeah? Nothing. He went hiding. Yeah? Done. Simple. Listen, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and have a munch because I'm starving. Jeff, another season of failure, lack of quality signings, lies from the club, and twats as a fan base. This club is dying in front of our eyes. Massive changes needed to get us back in contention. Yep. Totally agree, mate. Yep, I totally agree. All those things there, Jeff. All those things. Big up to Warren. IDs, I'm sorry, mate. I was streaming my matchday live show and just finished. No worries. Warren, hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. Listen, anyone who's not caught Warren's stream he did on my channel on Tuesday, I think it was, alien structures in Antarctica. Now, I know I've had a few comments. So now it's a football channel. What are we doing? Listen, I do on here things that excite me and things that intrigue me. And UFOs and paranormal and supernatural and all that sort of stuff. I love all of that. So why not have a channel where I could do a bit of everything? Yeah, that's what I say. So Warren did a really good job. I know he was nervous, but for me, he more than pulled it off. I love his knowledge on the subject as well. The next one he's doing is going to be based on something I find really intriguing, and I can't wait until he does it. And that's going to be about Bob Lazar and Area 51 and things like that. I love stuff like that. I can't help it. I do. I'm a right boffin when it comes to things like that because I do have an open mind and I do believe. So Warren's he's going to touch on that. So please, if anything like that does interest you, it's really worth a watch. Certain things will just blow your mind. But Clem, thanks for the stream, gents. Anytime, mate. Anytime. David Dundas, see you, Diesel. Have a nice evening. David, always a real one you are, mate. And you've been with me from day one. So thank you very much, David. And have a good day, yeah? Helicopter School. Last week, big accounts on Twitter were blaming upset fans for not being positive, calling them fake fans, etc. Today, they are silent. They care about the manager more than the club. Wenger cult vibes. Helicopter School, that is one of the best comments I've had since I did this stream 3 hours ago. And let me tell you something now, right? There are certain Arsenal fans, I won't name them, but I think we all know who I'm talking about. Certain ones who I genuinely believe this, they care more about the manager than the club. Now, there have been some who have tried to call me out on Twitter or Insta or whatever. And in the past, I would have bit back, right? I would have, bite back on that. I don't anymore. You know why? Because their agenda for me is clear to see. They care more about this manager than what they do at the club. And because I know that, now I don't fuck with them anymore. Yeah? Simple as that. I don't. Let them do what they do. When you've got someone like that who's more protective of the manager, Arteta first, Arsenal second. That's someone that you just can't have a debate with. You can't. There's no point trying. Save your energy. Save your energy because you can't debate someone who's deluded and clueless. You can't. If the sky's blue, to them it's purple. It's as simple as that, and that's leave them to their own devices. That tells me about what they're like in football and in life. Yeah, because they can't want too much. They can't be ambitious. They can't be striving to be number one. They're happy to be served up crap, which tells me even in life, they're just happy to plod along. That's fine. That's cool. If that's what you want, that's cool. Me, on the other hand, I'm not like that. Yeah, shoot for the stars. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Yeah, all this plodding nonsense. No. If that's what you want to do, that's up to you. That's your life. That's your choice. Yeah. Good luck to you. But keep that negative, all that crap. Keep that away from me. Do your thing. I'll do mine. Simple as that. The problem is in this fan base who fancy Arteta and they do care more about Arteta than Arsenal. At the end of the day, it's Arsenal FC, not Arteta FC. Facts, Warren. Grant, off to do my studying. Take care, Diesel in the chat. Grant, revise, bruv. Trust me, when you pass, let us know. And make sure your stopping distances that in particular, make sure you have that on point, yeah, because that will come up in the test. Yeah, so you do need to know that, trust me. So yeah, other than that, guys, it's been real. Thank you very much, and I shall see you soon. Love you all. Bless.